Satisfy that craving at Colton's. Throw those peanut shells in a bucket, grab a hot roll in butter. Then enjoy one of our hand-cut steaks or any of our mouth-watering entrees in a relaxed, casual dining atmosphere. With 14 convenient locations across the state, you're sure to find a Colton's near your Friday night football destination.
It's time now for Yellow Jacket football. The Yellow Jackets are looking for a great season as Coach Dufresne, one of the most successful active football coaches in high school, will lead this large returning class of players and new players into the season, hoping to follow up on last year's outstanding record of 8 consecutive playoff appearances with a class of outstanding athletes. Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors: First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, Joe Lee Chevrolet, The River Company Insurance, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Blagg Law Firm, Davis Cash Lumber, Clay Maxey Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Ozark Health Medical Center, Goods Cash Saver, Petit Jean Fiber, Conway Regional Medical Center, and by North Arkansas Community College and all of the fine Yellow Jacket boosters. Tonight's live video stream on YouTube and Facebook, brought to you by Petit Jean Fiber and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust and by Hogs and Heifers Sports Bar and Grill. And the player of the game each week brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Clinton. Now, let's join our announcers for tonight's game. KHPQ Sports Director Jeff Hall and producer-announcer Mike Hawley. Get ready for tonight's Yellow Jacket football action on KHPQ. Video production by Aaron Duhan.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Hall. My colleague joins me, Aaron Duhan. It's a home game for Aaron coming over from Arkansas Tech. He's in the booth next to us. Ron Robertson is in the studio tonight in downtown Clinton, Arkansas. Sid King got us all set up throughout the week, and we are live from Dover, Arkansas for this conference matchup between the Clinton Yellow Jackets and the Dover Pirates. Game 7 here in the 2024 football season. Clinton coming in with 5 wins, only 1 loss in the season. That just a week ago. So looking to rebound and continue on in this conference race. The Yellow Jackets, one of the top teams in Conference 4 out of Class 4A, looking to make a push here in these final 4 weeks heading into playoff season. Well, it is a fall football night if you could have drawn it up tonight. Breeze in our face here, open windows in the press box. I guess maybe in the 60s, might be dipping down to the 50s as the night goes on. Got a good crowd across the way in the black and gold from the Yellow Jackets. The band is here. Coach Matthew Post checked in with us. He's with us. He may have drove the band tonight. And we'll have a good crowd and good folks to watch this when we are 8 miles north of Russellville, so here in the River Valley, or at least close to it. So I think our radio broadcast signal kind of comes over usually to about Russellville when you're driving over this way. So you may be listening as you're driving in to Jack Berry Field tonight here, home of the Dover Pirates. Well, however you listen to us, 92.1 FM all over north central Arkansas. If you're on the internet at www.khpq.com, just go to the homepage, listen live anywhere in the world tonight. You can tune in the broadcast. If you're on a mobile device or a phone or a tablet, download the Hot Country KHPQ app from the Android store or the Apple store. Live stream the broadcast tonight. And if you want to watch it, courtesy of Hogs and Heifers and First Arkansas Bank and Trust and Petit Jean Fiber, we got the live stream going. The Aaron Duhan's running for us tonight. You can watch that on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel and the KHPQ Facebook page, video and audio tonight. So however you tune in, we're glad to have you settle in for the next couple hours and hope to bring home a Yellow Jacket win here as the team is preparing to get out onto the field. Just moments away from kickoff. Let's bring Mike Hawley in and get you set for the kick.
Yeah, you said it. It's a perfect night for football. It is a clear sky, and temperatures will be dipping down, I guess, into the 50s and maybe into the 40s tonight here at Dover. And it's a great night for football as a big crowd starting to settle in here at Jack Berry Field. Jackets dropped 2 spots in the poll this week. Not too bad. They're number 14 in the state by Arkansas Hooten's Arkansas football. They're 5-1 on the year, 2-1 in conference play. Head coach Christy Fran, 152 wins, 109 losses. Dover comes in tonight with a record of 1 win and 5 losses. They are 0-3 in conference play. Their head coach is Will Cox. That name may sound familiar. He was both an assistant coach and for 1 year was the interim head coach at Heber Springs. And he is 9-43 overall in his career, and he's 5-36 in his 5th year here at Dover. They come in and out. They've lost 4 straight. Last season they were 2-8, and the year before that they were 2-8. But if you go back the 3 years before that, they lost 26 games in a row. So Coach Cox has them maybe on the right track. They've picked up 5 wins in the last 2.5 seasons after coming off a 26-game losing streak. Last week, the Yellow Jackets dropped their first game of the year, a 48-12 loss to Dardanelle. It was a tight game at the half. Dardanelle led 14-12, but 2 third-quarter turnovers turned out to be the undoing for the Yellow Jackets as Dardanelle took over at the Yellow Jacket 33 and at their own 48 and cashed those 2 turnovers into touchdowns, and suddenly it was 27-12. Clinton did gain 223 yards with Rylan Jones running for 60, Zach Gonzalez for 59. Zach had 2 touchdowns on the night. Briar Gadbury, the outstanding junior linebacker, led the Yellow Jackets with 13 tackles. Eli Henson, the big night for the senior, had 12 tackles, including 3 tackles for loss. Lamar last week defeated Dover 35-8, and the Pirates trailed Lamar 35-0 at the half. Dover has lost its last 3 conference games by a combined score of 146-43. Last season, these 2 teams met at Jim Tumleson Field. The Yellow Jackets won 45-12. Clinton scored just 59 seconds into the ball game and would go on to score 6 touchdowns from 5 different players in the first half to lead 42-0 at the half. Grayson Littell, Caleb McCarver, Bryson Venable scored twice, Colton Warren, and Zane Widener all scored touchdowns last year for the Yellow Jackets. And a young freshman kicker last year by the name of Armando Infante kicked a 33-yard field goal in the 4th quarter of that ball game to round out the scoring. Series goes back much farther, but you go back to 2002, the series is tied at 5 wins apiece. Games played here at Dover. Dover leads the series 4-2. Games played in Clinton at Jim Tumleson Field. The Yellow Jackets lead 3-1. And there have been some notable games over the years between these 2 ball teams. Of course, the last time we came here 2 years ago, in 2022, the Jackets led 58-12 at halftime when the officials halted the ball game due to severe weather in the area. And that was in November, and there was tornadic-like weather and tornado warnings here in the area. And the Jackets led 58-12 at the half. They stopped the game, and luckily the Yellow Jackets were able to travel home safely that night. But that was 2 years ago, the last time we played here. It was also notable, too, because for some reason Zane Widener didn't have his jersey, and number 9 was running around all over the field. And it just turned out to be Zane Widener wearing uniform number 9 that night. And so the 2005 conference champions won here at Dover by a score of 37-0. That was one of 4 shutouts that year by the 2005 Clinton Yellow Jacket football team. There'll be a couple other games we'll talk about as the night goes on that stand out here at Dover, and we'll mention those as the game goes on. Dover averages 15 points a game on offense. They give up 34 points a game on defense, but they have already scored 7 more points than last season. They scored only 84 points all of last year. They've already scored 91 this year. Last time they won an outright conference championship, you got to go back 28 years, back to 1996. Last time they won a championship. Last time they were in the playoffs, 2016. Between 2019 and 2022, they lost 34 straight games, but they have won 5 games now in the last 3 years, and their one win this year was an 8-0 shutout in the opener over Lavaca. And you know your high school football if you know the Lavaca mascot, the Golden Arrows. We're set for football here at Dover. Should be a great night for football. Glad you could tune in, and here we go.
It'll be the Yellow Jackets receiving the kick at about the 15-yard line. Rylan Jones up to the 20, the 25. Blockers picking his way up the middle across the 40. And I think Jones is going to carry the football to about the 41-yard line. So good opening field position for the Yellow Jackets on this first offensive series of the night. Look for Jones to stay in the backfield along with Brayson Littell. And look for Zach Hunt Gonzalez. They'll be behind junior quarterback Brody Dufran. Snapping the football with Creed Brown tonight. Along that line, I'll look for Larry Swan. And we'll see probably Cash Carpenter. Yeah. Is that Eden Fuentes?
Larry Swan's going to move over. Alec Huey is out tonight, maybe out for the next 3 weeks possibly, but Larry Swan's going to move into that left tackle spot.
Eli Henson at a tight end position. And they'll run the wing tee. It'll be Rylan Jones, left to right. Gets to the 45, the 50. He's got two blockers. Cuts it back up a little bit across the Dover 45. Go down at the 43-yard line. That's a Petit Jean Fiber first down on the first play from scrimmage tonight for the Yellow Jackets.
Yep, just a base play out of the wing tee. And then the great running back in Rylan Jones makes the cutback. And Yellow Jackets in Dover territory quickly here.
And back up on the line of scrimmage, ready to snap the football. Looking down the line of scrimmage from our vantage point, Zach Hunt Gonzalez up the middle across the 40, kind of pulling his way up to the Dover 35. Pickup of about 7 on the carry. And again, Gonzalez, we saw him return back from a brief injury from the week before. Playing Dardanelle, did a good job that night carrying the football. He's back out there tonight at the 35. Second down and 3 yards to go. It'll be Sam Sanders split wide left along with Rylan Jones. And in the shotgun for the first time tonight, Dufran. Gonzalez beside him. Dufran's pass caught by Rylan Jones. The 42 makes a move, makes a miss. The 30. Rylan Jones on his feet up to the Dover 21-yard line. The first throw and catch of the night, and it's a Petit Jean Fiber first down.
Just another way to get the ball in space to Rylan Jones. That was the quick outlet pass, the bubble screen, and he got the ball and then was basically nothing more than a running play. Got it out to him on the edge quickly in space, and another first down for the Yellow Jackets. Hayden Jones, by the way, is at right guard.
That's right, number 54 for the Yellow Jackets. Back-to-back passes. This one caught by Liam Hudson. Makes a move, makes a miss. It'll take two Pirates to take him down up at about the 12-yard line. Be close to the first down mark. Started at the 22, and we'll see. They'll move the mark. They'll give him a pickup of 9. Be second down and 1.
Jackets coming out slinging the ball tonight. I'm sure Dover was not expecting that. They're probably waiting for the wing tee and watch the Yellow Jackets try to pound it early. But the Yellow Jackets have come out on the ground and through the air in this first drive.
Ball's on the near hash here on the home side. Under center, Dufran turns, gives to Jones. He's got a big hole on the right side, gets to the end, turns it back inside, weaving his way into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Yellow Jackets 6, the Pirates 0. Opening drive, 9 minutes, 54 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Great block by Eden Cifuentes. He was the lead blocker through the hole there. Great job. And also Colton Warren. To be a good receiver, you also need to be a good blocker, and he had a really good occupying block out there on the edge, and pretty much Rylan Jones just able to step into the end zone.
It'll be Derek Infante on for the kick. Derek's done very well for the Yellow Jackets kicking the football this year. Extra points, kickoffs. Dufran will there for the hold. And the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's good. And the Yellow Jackets 7, the Dover Pirates 0. 9:54 here in the first when we return. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey everybody, this is Jamie from North Arkansas College. Did you know here at NAC we have programs dedicated solely to your success? Career Pathways is dedicated to helping parents return to college and find gainful employment by helping pay for childcare, tuition, and transportation. Our Educational Opportunity Center helps students through the college admission process, and Student Support Services aids first-generation college students with scholarships, tutoring, and advising. Visit northark.edu/welcome2025 to learn more, and remember, here at NAC, we believe in you.
The Yellow Jackets drive 59 yards on the opening drive of the ball game. And the touchdown by Rylan Jones, the extra point by Derek Infante. And the Jackets just 2 minutes and 6 seconds into the ball game. They lead 7-0.
And the Pirates with the return up to their own 33-yard line, up the sideline. We're looking down here. It's a pink out night, at least cheerleaders. Student body look to be wearing pink tonight. Some for the Pirates. A few of the football players with the pink leggings. A few of the Yellow Jackets have got pink as well for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We saw that last week at Jim Tomlinson Field. The Yellow Jackets hosted the Dardale Sand Lizards. Looking to pass. First play from scrimmage on the sideline. Diving catch going out of bounds. Defender hanging on, but the receiver could not hold on to the football. It'll be incomplete. Bring up second down and 10 for the Pirates.
And Brock Edbury not starting tonight. We might see him before the night's over. He has been cleared to play, the outstanding junior linebacker. Talked to his mom and dad before the ball game. Dad was watching the game down in Georgia, and so, but he is here tonight. And looks like the Jackets have Hayden Jones and Zach Hunt Gonzalez right now at linebacker.
Inside handoff, left side, but guard and tackle met at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. The Yellow Jack defense with the stop. Third down and 10 coming up. Look at your down lineman tonight. For the Yellow Jackets, we'll look for Copen Ross in the ballgame, Cash Carpenter, Eli Henson. Might be your front three when they run that three-down lineman set. Looks like this time they'll go four-down lineman, Zach Shaver. He's a defensive tackle.
Yeah, lots of film study this week. You see them on that last play, move Littell from linebacker right up over the ball for a fourth defensive lineman there. That's just from film study this week. Coach Benson and the crew, and they knew that play was coming and stumped it out for a no gain. And now they're in the shotgun for Dover with double tight ends.
And looking to pass, pressure in the backfield. Going to break out the left side a little bit. Gets the pass off. Caught up at the 45 to the 50-yard line. It'll be a first down for Dover, and a good scramble shot. Looked like it possibly going to be a tackle for loss. Gets away, completes the pass, and it's a first down for the Pirates.
He definitely kept that play alive with his feet. So he finally got a receiver open. It's hard to play defense in the secondary for that long without somebody popping open. Also really surprised that Dover didn't have a lineman downfield. Normally they run they call it the wing slot, kind of the wing tee. They have those two slots. You can see it right now on TV, and a lot of times they'll use defensive backs. You saw there, Rylan Jones knew exactly what the play was, but he got there about a second early. Going to be called for offsides, but he knew that toss sweep was coming. And running back probably caught a break there because he probably was going to get lit up by Rylan Jones.
8:26 here in the opening quarter. Clinton scored on their first drive. They lead by 7. This conference matchup, 5 wins, only 1 loss on the season. Dover coming in, with 1 win, 5 losses. Clinton sitting in second place or tied for second in the conference race. Dover at the bottom at this point, but Yellow Jackets 4 games to go. So everything in front of them here for the remainder of the season. Under center, turn, fullback, up the middle, a couple of yards, maybe to the 48. And that 1st and 5 should move it up to be about a second down and 3 for the Pirates.
Looked like there was a bad exchange between the quarterback and the running back there, but he held on to it, picked up a yard.
We can hear the band playing tonight. That's the Clinton band blasting us from the visitor side of the field. Got the brass section. We got the windows open tonight, the breeze blowing in our face, and Clinton band doing a good job. You can almost hear that on the radio.
Wafting into the press box from behind us.
Pass down the sideline. Can't catch up with it at the 20-yard line. Incomplete. Back there to defend for the Yellow Jackets. That was, let me double check on the cornerback.
Yeah. Colton Warren out there on the coverage. Warren,
number 8 for the Yellow
Jackets.
They
got a open air pavilion behind us. It's like a hamburger conveyor belt line. You just pick up the hamburger, the bun, and all the fixings as you go down the line. So
I saw that early before they got set up. We rode along with the team today with Phillip Jones, Adam Epps, and Jenny Jones with us today. We got here before
the boss with us today.
Pitch left to right, trying to get to the end. They do, but going to be met by the Yellow Jackets sliding down laterally. Joshua Fultz coming in for the tackle. Caleb McCarver was there. If Josh didn't get him down, and that will be no gain on the play. Going to be 4th and 3 for Dover there at their own. Well, they're going to give them almost a yard, almost the 42, we'll call it. 4th and 2.
Great pursuit that time by Fultz and Hayden Jones, as they just basically strung the running back out all the way to the sideline. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and almost 3 for Dover. Their first possession of the game. The Jackets lead 7-0.
Going to go for it here. Dover got a good-looking grass field below us here. It looks in good shape here for this time of year, considering the dry weather. And let's see, motion right to left, but it's the fullback handoff. Going to be met at the line, driven backwards. Forward progress, not going to get it. No flags on the plate. It looks like the ball's going to go over on downs to the Yellow Jackets. A defensive stop at the 42. Offense gets it back with a 7-point lead, 6:34 in the quarter.
Nothing to do on that side as Cash Carpenter was all over that one as he stood up. The ball carrier for no gain, backed him up. Ball popped free, but his forward progress has already been blown dead. But Cash Carpenter fighting off a couple of blockers, making the tackle. The Jackets have their second position in great field position at the 45.
And Dufresne, we saw him complete 2 passes on that opening drive. He's going to be in the shotgun on this one. One back to block. Now Gonzalez steps out down the right side. Sideline. Rollin Jones, I think, pulls it in at the 36-yard line. The throw and catch. Pettigene Fiber, first down.
Really good route run there. Colton Warren went down to about the 35 and then broke out to the sideline, and then Rylan Jones behind him at about the 30. And a great throw and catch by Dufresne to Jones.
Dufresne had the time, doing a good job. That interior line blocking there. Gibson Gonzalez out to the left, throw it back to the right, gets behind his blockers, makes a move, makes the first miss. Second one's got him by the ankles. And be the tackle, pickup of about 6 or 7 on the throw and catch. I think that was Colton Warren. Was that right on the catch? Number 8 for the Yellow Jackets. Bring up 2nd down and 3.
Jackets coming out throwing the football tonight. As I said, probably Dover was not expecting this. And Sam Standridge checks in for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jacket fans have filled their section on the far side of the visitor bleachers. And another good turnout for Yellow Jacket football.
Sam might be one-on-one on the left side. He's got a height advantage. Let's see if Dufresne looks that way. He's got him on a slant. Sam with the catch. Spins away from the tackler into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Clinton 13, Dover 0. 5:40 here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Sam showed his speed that time. He ran that quick slant route, or maybe a skinny post, and he was right there, made the catch. Dufresne put it right on the money, and then he showed his power. Standard just shook off a tackler and got into the end zone. A 19-yard throw and catch from Dufresne to Standridge.
And Brody Dufresne, I think, is a perfect 5 for 5 here on these first 2 drives. Throwing the football. Derek Infante with a kick. He's perfect, and it's Clinton 14, Dover 0. 5:40 in the first quarter when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Stockyard, The Pottery Shop, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, Main Street Floors, Susie Allen Salon, Johnny's Automotive, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Regions Bank, by Miller Sanitation, by Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's game.
Well, the Jackets drive 55 yards and it's showing a 19-yard throwing catch of Dufresne to Sam Standridge. And Devontae kicks his second extra point of the night. And Jackets lead 14-0. And Dover's going to be backed up on their next possession as they only got the ball out to about the 12-yard line and then got a block in the back. So Dover, the Pirates, will be backed up on this second possession of the game.
It was Colton Warren with a tackle on that. Colton's all over the field, offensively, defensively. Number 8 for the Yellow Jackets. I saw his grandparents on the way in, Jonell and Don Warren. I think Jonell said, you going to be cold tonight? And I said, well, we are in the open-air press box. We got the windows open. The breeze is blowing in our face. It may get cool. We got, I think, sweatshirts on for the first time here in 2024 tonight in this perfect fall Friday night football weather. So from the 10, they'll snap the football. That's Fultz looking to blitz. They're going to throw it down the middle of the field and can't catch up with that one. Had a single receiver, incomplete. Bring up second down.
A receiver ran a post. The quarterback threw an out, but I'm not sure if the quarterback just wanted to get rid of it as quick as he could. He was fixing to go down. So 2nd and 10 from the 10. Yeah, I saw the Warrens before the ball game, and I didn't know this, so I did some research. Miss Jonell was one heck of a high school basketball player in her day. All-state, and her days at Clinton High School, and scored, I think, in 2 state tournament games back-to-back. She scored a total of 46 points in 2 games, so she was quite a basketball player.
Handoff on the right side, gets to the end, but nothing doing. Tackled at the line of scrimmage, Zach Hunt-Gonzalez, Eli Henson kind of were there. They might give him a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 9, and looked like Adams was coming in on the blitz around the end, and Fultz came in on a blitz, I think, on that play before, and almost took down the quarterback before he got the pass off. We're seeing Clinton do some things on offense maybe we don't expect early in the ball game. Throwing the ball, this defense maybe, I don't know if they're trying out some new stuff tonight as well. Coach Jordan Benson, we visited with Coach Benson a little bit before the ball game tonight. And 3rd and 9 for the Pirates. Near their own 10-yard line. Handoff, turns it up in the middle. A little bit of a hole there, gets through to get it out to the 29-yard line. And that's a pickup of 8 or 9 on the play. It looks like it's going to leave them 2 yards short, bring up 4th down. But they're all the way back their own 18-yard line. They'll swap personnel and look for the Pirates to punt here with 4:25 here in the first quarter. It's Clinton 14, Dover 0.
Yeah, you don't want to jump off sides here. Just go ahead and let Dover kick it. He's going to get this off somewhere around the 7-8 yard line. So you're going to get good field position. Colton Warren is deep, and the Yellow Jackets, you can see, are aware of a fake here.
Play clock.
And a bad snap.
Oh, it snaps into the end zone. He's going to have to get that one, and they're going to dive. And they're going to dive in, cover the football. That's a loose football. It's a fumble. It's a touchdown. Touchdown for the Yellow Jackets.
Cash Carpenter, I believe.
Is that number 58 for the Yellow Jackets?
Carpenter. He pounced on that thing like a cat, man. He got back there. The punter had a head start. It was a bad snap over his head. And I'm not sure.
I don't think the punter knew what to do.
He's not a soccer player, apparently, because he tried to kick it out of the back of the end zone and missed it. And then he tried to come back and kick it a second time off the ground, and Cash Carpenter fell on it. And man, Cash looked fast getting back there.
And a defensive touchdown for the Yellow Jackets, 20-0. Infante's on for his 3rd extra point attempt. It's up. It's good. It's the Yellow Jackets 21, the Pirates 0. Still here in the first quarter, 3:55 when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company. The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket Sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports.
Well, the Yellow Jacket offense has scored twice. Now the Yellow Jacket defense has scored. A bad snap over the punter's head. As we said, it looked like the punter was going to try to kick it out of the end zone for a safety and missed. Then he came back. It looked like he wanted no part of Cash Carpenter. He was about half the size of Cash. Cash falls on the fumble for the touchdown. And again, the Yellow Jacket kickoff return team swarms the Dover return man. Probably about the 15-yard line.
Cooper Watley, Nathan Hutto near that tackle. And that previous drive, they were back their own 10, and now they're going to be at their own 14, Dover. Not what you want. Trailing by 21 here. Pitch in the backfield, right to left. Forced to turn it back inside. And going to gang up, make the tackle at the 17, 18-yard. Might have been Carpenter on the tackle. Let's see.
Yeah, Briar Gadberry in the game for the first time tonight. We were kind of worried about him when he left the field last Friday night, but Briar's tough. He's cleared. He's back out on the field. And good to see number 20 back out there.
Give a pickup of 4.
You still want to see they scoot a linebacker. That's Littell again, right up over the nose.
Motion right to left. Takes the pitch. Trying to get to the end. Met there and tackled. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage or not. May have been lost on the play. And that's good. Is that going to be
McCarver? I think a big hit on the far side over there. Fultz, McCarver with some help from Warren.
Making the tackle. And it was a long, no, 2nd down and 7. Loss of a yard. Now let's call it 3rd and a long 5. I think the scoreboard's different from the sideline marker. And Clinton maybe showing a little bit of a linebacker blitz on the right side, looking to pass. And caught out in the flat. 25, 30. He's got to move. Got some green space, buddy. 50, 40, 35, 30. Tackled forward to the 21-yard line. Tackle made by Brayson Littell. Biggest play of the night for Dover. They get out of the hole. They're at the Yellow Jacket 21.
Matthew Honeycutt on the reception. Nice play. It was that we saw a couple times already tonight, that toss sweep with the running back already in motion. They faked that, and then the counter, he faked that to the going to the left. He countered. He turned completely back to the right. Kind of had the tight end sliding out into the flat there, and he was wide open. Yellow Jackets, I don't think, kind of looked inside, went for the fake. There wasn't anybody out there, but then the Yellow Jackets were able to run him down at the 21. So
moving left to right, if you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page, handoff to the right side, off tackle. Not much, maybe the 20-yard line. Pickup of a yard on that play. Copen Ross, defensive tackle on that left side. Eli Henson over there. Cooper Watley, Coy Watley, I think, is in the ball game at a defensive tackle on the right side.
If you're watching at home, it's not the fault of your television. The field is going uphill from left to right. It kind of reminds you of Yeovil, where the field goes up from one end to the other. Dover's going uphill at the moment.
2nd and 9, pitch from left to right. Met at the end. May have been a loss on the play. The Yellow Jacket defense was ready on that one. Rylan Jones comes up, Zach Shaver, Eli Henson, Brayson Littell, and Briar Gadberry. And they will lose 3 and set up 3rd down and 12 for the Pirates at their own 22-yard line.
They're kind of like these old fields. There's no tracks. The fans are right on top of the field. It's built in a neighborhood. It's grown up over the years. There's city streets on one side, and the fans are sitting up on the hill beyond the end zone and different places around here. But this is old school football, and the fans are right on top of the field.
Again, motion left to right, fake the fullback dive, and they'll try to pass it out on the left side, but off the hands, incomplete. 4th and 12 from the 22. Look for the Pirates.
Yeah, he took the snap and looked to the right, but he was going to come back to the left, and when he turned back to the left, big Cash Carpenter was right in his face, and he just got rid of it as quick as he could before the pass route could be completed out there. And now it's going to be 4th down.
Stops the clock
about 12.
37 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Clinton 21, Dover 0.
Obvious passing down out of the shotgun.
Snap. Tossed on the left side. A little bit of a low snap. Took him a second to get the ball right in his hands. threw it. I don't know if it came out wrong or if it got deflected by a Yellow Jacket defender near the quarterback there, but it's incomplete to the turf. Ball's going to go over on down to the Yellow Jackets with 33 seconds.
It looks like when they don't go with the two tight ends or that double slot that they really just can't block the Yellow Jackets up front. Jackets get pressure on the quarterback. Those last two plays, the quarterback threw the ball much quicker than he wanted to before the play could even develop.
And Dufresne again in the shotgun. But he's a perfect 5 for 5. This time he's going to take the snap, pitch it to Rylan Jones, left to right. And Rylan's going to be tripped up. Short gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that should be the final play of the first quarter as we're at 20 seconds. And we had a play clock earlier in the ballgame, at least to our left. It's gone black. There is one to the right, though. And let's see, Clinton will... They'll get to the line. Let's see if they'll snap it or not. 5 seconds here in the quarter. Counting down. Friends under center. And I think he got it off just in time. He wants to pass. Deep down the field. He's got a receiver. Warren can't catch up with it across the Dover 40-yard line. It's incomplete. It'll be third down when we return to the second quarter. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Jackets lead 21-0 after the first quarter of play. The offense has been on the field twice and scored both times. A Rylan Jones touchdown run and a Rylan Jones touchdown pass reception. And also, check that, it was a Sam Standridge touchdown reception, a Rylan Jones touchdown run, and a Cash Carpenter, yes, I said Cash Carpenter, fumble recovery for a touchdown. The Jackets lead 21-0 as we start the second quarter. Jackets facing second down. I think it should be third down and 8. The
I think you're
down
right.
marker has second down, and it should be it was a 2-yard run by Jones.
Just on the first down play, and the incomplete.
An incomplete pass to Warren. Yep. Now the chain gang moved, and now suddenly it's third down and 5. So we picked up about 3 yards. I've learned on the chain gang, never move till the referee gives you the go sign. Here we go.
First play of the second quarter. Turn, give to Jones, right to left. Blockers, they're chasing him from behind, runs into traffic. The black jerseys, he's going to be up near the first down mark at the 32. Let's see where the final spot is.
Yeah, that's going to be coming back with a flag. Holding on the Yellow Jackets. And Jones is limping off to the side over there.
Rylan Jones, the Yellow Jackets' leading ball carrier on the season, the junior for the Yellow Jackets.
That'll make it about third down and 13 or so.
And Liam Hudson brings the play into the ball game. His dad, Joe Hudson, one of the assistants on that Yellow Jacket sideline, along with head coach Chris Dufresne, Jordan Benson, Jesse Wilson. And look at the pass as Dufresne. Pressure. He's hit hard. He gets the pass off. It's a jump ball at the 45. It's going to go to the turf. And what's one of the quarterbacks back there? He's got a Pirate crashing in from the left side. I don't know if Brody saw him, but he's up on his feet. It'll be 4th and 13.
Yeah, Brody bounced back up. It looks like the Yellow Jackets probably in a punt situation here.
If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page, Aaron Duhon, our video engineer, running that tonight. He's over there with Coach Matthew Post, our statistician. The booth.
Home game for the Duhon tonight.
I think
only 8 miles from the campus of Arkansas Tech University.
And low line drive kick. Takes a Yellow Jacket bounce across the 50, back to the 35-yard line. Dover will have it there for their offensive set. Aaron Duhon told me, he got here quick. He, I think, went through the Slim's Chicken tonight. I don't know if he went through the drive-thru. He'd already eaten by the time he got here. But
well, I had to. I try to be his mentor. I had to teach him a few things. Tonight it was you got to download the Slim Chickens app and start building up those Slim's bucks. So I've got him on that now.
Rewards.
So you can always get an education. You never know when or where.
Oh. And Dover, a little better field position than they had on their last couple of opportunities at their own, 10 and 13 or so. This time they've got it at the 36-yard line. Trying to stretch out to the left side, nothing to it. A host of white and gold Yellow Jackets make the tackle. Be a loss on the play to the 34.
And that was that lineup with the 2 tight ends and the slots. And so that's when they get their max protection because they running out of that formation, but when they've had to go with without the tight ends, they've had a hard time keeping Clinton out of the backfield.
21-0, the Yellow Jacket lead 10-40 in the second quarter.
Harold McNabb in the game out of the corner on the far side.
Number 16 for the Yellow Jackets, but only a sophomore. Fake the pitch, turn back to the right, wanting to pass, going to throw it. Good pass. Can't pull it in at the 45. But a good play design there. Got the quarterback out, and he zipped it out on the line drive. Just couldn't pull that one in. Trying to hustle towards the Yellow Jacket sideline. Was that number 18, Nathaniel Harrison. And it'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Pirates. Was that McNabb on the coverage?
McNabb on the coverage.
Does stop the game clock at 10:24 here at Jack Berry Field, Checker Stadium, home of the Dover Pirates. Goes under center. Receiver on the left. Motion now from right to left. Takes the pitch. He's going to pitch it back. A little reverse. Trying to get to the right. Yellow Jacket waiting on the end. And making the tackle in the backfield. Going to be a big loss for Clinton. Is that Eli Henson? Eli Henson, he stayed home. He was on the left side. He was waiting for that reverse. And
showed great discipline there, kept his lane integrity, just rushed up the field. I probably saw that on film this week, that reverse. He just waited for it to come to him. Younger, less experienced players, they don't read the keys. They start chasing the ball, so they start chasing that first ball handler and never see the handoff coming back the other way. But Eli, very disciplined, stayed home, and it's 4th and a mile for Dover.
And the Pirates back to punt. Low kick, but Warren's going to field it at the 39. Start right, stutter step, has some blockers. And the black jerseys will take him down at the 46-yard line. We'll be looking right down the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I want to mention happy birthday to Coach Ricky Cooper this week. Saw him at Walmart today. And Coach Cooper's had a good year so far. The Kansas City Royals had a great season. They fell just a little bit short of the World Series, but they made the playoffs. And of course, his Kansas City Chiefs are always one of the perennial powers of the NFL. And Coach has got his grandkids' ball games, too. So Coach has had a great year. Happy birthday, Coach Cooper. Hope to see you out at basketball this winter.
Yellow Jacket offense leading 21-0. Dufresne turns, gives to Littell out of the slot. And he's met in the backfield. Going to be dropped. No gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Speaking of Littell, Nona Henderson and Cruz watching us down in El Dorado tonight. And so thank for them for tuning in. Miss Mary Jo Burnley, I think she's watching tonight, probably up on the School Hill. So thanks for them tuning in along with everybody else. That's one of the great things about this job is we get to bring the game to you.
Creed Brown, shotgun snap. Dufresne, quick pass, left side caught. It's got a blocker. Got a defender up to the 50-yard line to pick up a 4 on the throw and catch. Dufresne throwing well tonight. Bring up third down. You know, we go from one end of the state to the other. Looks like we got folks watching up in Trouba in Jonesboro tonight. My college roommate, the Reinhardts, are watching. We'll have to do a public service announcement in a minute for the Great American Conference, what's going on tomorrow between some teams. But third down and almost 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Maybe 4-down territory. Littell in motion, right to left. Gonzalez, he's got a head of steam. He's got a Petit Fiber first down, fighting for yards. He's all the way to the Dover 37-yard line. A pickup of 13 on the carry.
Yeah, we've seen that play, saw that run so many times. So the speed and his power and dragging tacklers with him for a first down. And Jackets have a Petit Fiber first down, leading 21-0 here early in the second quarter.
Here, the Clinton band across the way. Done well in their competitions on marching season here thus far. Dufresne calls for the snap. High snap. He pulls it down. He's going to throw it deep down the left side. Can he catch up with it? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Throws it deep down the left side. And that'll go for 43 yards.
Caleb McCarver on the go route, 43 yards. The pass was perfect. Nobody within 5 yards of Caleb McCarver, and steps into the end zone. The Jackets now lead 27-0.
And Dufresne having a stellar tonight, getting the ball out to his receivers. And he's going to have a big first half. We'll have to get those numbers from Coach Matthew Post at halftime. Derek Infante's perfect on the night. He's 3 for 3. Here's his 4th extra point opportunity. The snap, the hold to get it down at the 10. The kick is up. And it's good. It's Clinton 28, Dover 0, 7:48 in second quarter. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You could check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You could cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Well, the Jackets scored their 4th touchdown of the night. This time they drive 54 yards, 43 coming on a Brody Dufresne to a Caleb McCarver touchdown pass. Infante kicks his 4th extra point of the ball game. And with 7:48 to go, the Jackets lead 28-0. And Infante just kicked one into the end zone for a touchback, and Dover will be backed up again at their own 20-yard line.
Pirates have punted the football. They've turned it over on downs. They've had a punt go bad, a bad snap that ended up in the end zone where Cash Carpenter covered that for a defensive touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. And the Pirates now at their own 20-yard line, dressed in black. Yellow Jackets in the gold pants, white jerseys, gold helmets. A little motion left to right, went out of the slot, takes the pitch, right side, big pile up. Short gain, the 21, a pickup of a yard, bring up second down.
Nathan Hutto now in at linebacker.
Number 25 for the Yellow Jackets, and Braden Venables in the ball game, number 15, as well as Sue Hill. Zach Shaver remains in on that defensive line.
I know the coaching staff, the Golden Knight, get in, play well, get a win, get a lot of players in, get a lot of repetitions, and then try to get out of here without an injury.
Cash Carpenter, Copen Ross. Gadberry stays in the ball game. Motion right to left, but it's an inside handoff into the pile. Push to maybe the 24, 25 at best. Pickup of 2 or 3, bring up third down.
Jackets pretty much injury-free other than through the first 4 weeks. Had one injury on the road at Lamar. Pretty much injury-free so far until last week when Breyer got nicked up there, and of course Alec Huey.
Third down and 4. Turn, fake the handoff, looking to pass, and caught. Swung out of bounds. I think it's going to be short of the first down mark. I've got one sideline official close to us showing about the 27. That'd be a yard pickup. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Pirates. They'll swap personnel. Looks like a punt for the Pirates.
I guess got open field tackle. I believe that's Joshua Fultz on that tackle on the open field. And that's the good tacklers from the great tacklers being able to tackle in the open field. And without that open field tackle, he would have got a first down as he was out into the flat, looking back at the quarterback, made the catch. Fultz was there to make the tackle on the spot.
The snap, they'll get the kickoff. High kick, a little bit short. Warren's going to field it at his own 40. Starts to the right, stays inside, weaving his way across the 50. Colton Warren tackled forward across the Pirate 45. And the Yellow Jacket offense will set up on the Pirate side of the 50, leading 20. Well, I call it, it's 27-0. Did I miss that? Did Derek Infante miss that extra point attempt? Should that be 28? Or is it 27? Scoreboard says 27.
I have 28 on my notebook, but we better go with the scoreboard.
I may have missed that. But 5:38 remaining in the second quarter. It was a 43-yard touchdown pass. Dufresne to McCarver scored just moments ago. This Yellow Jacket passing attack on display here in the first half. Dufresne wants to pass again. He rolls to his left. He's going to throw it on the sideline. Good defense. Kind of poked that one away. Knocked it away at the 30. Incomplete.
Yeah, really good play by the defender coming back. Looked like he had an open receiver. Looked like the pass was good. But then number 21, Timothy Callens, came in at the last second and knocked it away. Just tip your hat to that young man. Good defensive play that time for Dover.
Stops the game clock at 5:32 here in the second quarter. Colton Warren's going to split wide left in front of that Yellow Jacket sideline. Dufresne fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it back to the right. Eli Henson, he can't pull that one in at about the 43 to the turf. Incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 10.
You know, Eli had one of the biggest catches in the season this year back in week number 2 on a 3rd down and 7 against Heber Springs, deep in our own end of the field, turned into a first down. Not only he's done a great job this year defensively. He's a great blocker at tight end. Couldn't quite pull that one back in. Jackets, looks like both snap clocks are out now.
Dufresne, shotgun snap's going to pass, and Zach Gonzalez can't pull that one in. Might have needed another step. I'm not sure. He was running away from us at the 42. So incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The pass might have been a tad high. Looked like Zach had some running room there. Throwing across the hash marks.
And the 4th down play, Yellow Jackets at the Pirate 44-yard line. So they're going to go for it here, leading 27-0. Dufresne will go under center. Looks like he's going to try to draw the Pirates off sides. Those play clocks out. Officials going to have to keep that, I guess, on their watch. We can't keep an eye on that. They will call a timeout. They'll call a timeout.
Junior Jackets got their first win of the season last night at home over Dover. They won 42-22 last night. I believe Aiden Hayes had 5 touchdowns last night for the Yellow Jackets, and the 7th graders won again last night. Victory over Dover at Jim Tomlinson Field. And so a good night last night. Hoping to top it off tonight with a victory. Talked about Ryland Jones. Had a good visit with his brother Dylan Jones before the ball game. Dylan's a freshman over at Harding University, and he kind of gave the teaser a while ago. Tomorrow night is the biggest game in the country in Division II football as Harding University, the defending national champions, travel to Ouachita to take on the 9th-ranked Ouachita Tigers, and it should be a good one. If you ever want to come to a game to see a big game, that would be one to come to. The prices are reasonable. The seats are great. But it should be a good one. It's the biggest game in the country tomorrow night. It's at Arkadelphia, campus of Ouachita Baptist University. Bison's riding a 25-game winning streak, the longest winning streak in Arkansas college football history.
Well, out of the timeout, it's 4th and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to go shotgun snap. Dufresne's at his 50. Looks to pass. Left side. Caught. Short. Gonzalez, 40. Lowers his head. And the defender's going to trip him up. Look to be just short of the first down mark at the Dover 35-yard line. And the ball's going to go over on downs to the Pirates. The defense gets a stop. But still Clinton leading on the scoreboard. 27-0 over the Pirates. 5:16 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think it's that same play they ran the play before. The pass was just off target. This time the pass was good, but Zach just couldn't quite get that extra yard, had a tackler hanging on to him, and Dover will get the ball. They're going to march out to the 35-yard line. Dylan gave me the thumbs up, said school was great, really enjoyed it, loved his dorm, really liked the cafeteria. So.
And caught. Oh, big hit. We heard that one with the windows open in the press box. McCarver at the 40 is going to separate the receiver from the football. That's Jacob Robertson, incomplete, second down.
Yeah, we already see McCarver earlier tonight showing his speed on that 43-yard touchdown reception. This time he shows he's got a little bit of pop as he separated the receiver from the football. And second down and 10 as full moon starts to rise over Jack Berry Field.
Hey, somebody else watching tonight. It seems like for 3 years of highlights, sometimes we can remember a field where these guys had a big play. I don't know on the moment here if we can come up with one. I'll finish that here after this snap. Fake the handoff, looking to pass, pressure in the backfield, right side on the sideline. Good catch, hands high up in the air. Out of bounds at the 41, 42-yard line.
Jacobs brought a blitzer that time in Fultz. Give a Dover credit. The back picked up the blitzer, gave the quarterback time to throw the football.
8-yard pickup. Going to bring up third down. Ethan Drake's listening. You remember Ethan and Austin Drake? How many times do we talk about the highlights from the Drake
Every
twins?
game was a highlight film with those two, Ethan and Austin Drake. My gosh. We'd have to have a list of those highlights. So we missed those guys.
It was a fun 3 years. That was the winningest. Was that the winningest class in Clinton High School football history that the Drake brothers were a part of?
Yeah, I think over that 4-year period, 16 through 19, we won 44 games in 4 years. Yeah, and the Drake boys were a huge part of that.
Kind of got a good little secondary this year. Good cornerbacks when you throw in Colton Warren, Caleb McCarver, Joshua Fultz, and those guys back there. Reminiscent of Ethan and Austin, and kind of controlling the corners back there in the secondary.
Yeah, I would say former Yellow Jackets, but they'll always be Yellow Jackets. So it's just some new faces now.
Well, Clinton with a stop. One on the third down play is going to bring up fourth and a long yard for Dover. They got to get to the 45. They're going to go for it. Handoff right side. It looks like I think they did get it across the 45. That's a first down for the Pirates here with 4:18 to go in the second quarter. Clinton. And now they've corrected the scoreboard. It is Clinton 28, Dover 0.
All right.
4:13 clock running here in the second quarter.
Second first down, I believe, of the game for Dover. The one came on that long pass down to the 21, but that was as far as Dover would get after that. Now Dover going to pass with two tight ends. They got and a back in the backfield.
In the shotgun. They'll snap it. But it's a quick inside handoff up the middle. Got a little bit of space there. I don't know if you want to call that a draw or not. Kind of a designed run coming out of the back there just to the right of the quarterback. And he'll pick up 9 yards. They'll give him 8. They'll put him at the Yellow Jacket 46.
Shaver checks out.
I'm glad you could be with us. I'm Jeff Hall. It's my colleague, Aaron Duhan's our video engineer. If you want to watch the ball game on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page. Listening on 92.1 FM all over north central Arkansas on your mobile devices. The KHPQ apps for Android or Apple. Fake the handoff, looking to pass, throws it, middle field, a little bit high. They couldn't jump up and catch that one. There was black jerseys.
Dover got 2 receivers in the same spot, so then that drew in 4 Yellow Jacket defenders. It's kind of like basketball. You don't want 2 players in the same spot because one player can guard 2 then. That's kind of what happened there. It just drew all the 4 defenders into one area.
Stops the game clock at 3:09 in the second quarter. Bring up third down at the Yellow Jacket 46. Let's call it a long 2. 2 yards for the Pirates. Looking down the line of scrimmage from our vantage point here in the press box. Snap the football shotgun. Put it in the belly. Goes off left tackle. And moves it to the Yellow Jacket 42-yard line. That's good for a Dover. First down.
2 first downs on the drive here.
Well, the football official puts it back at the 44, but that's still enough for a first down. They'll move the chains. over on that Yellow Jacket sideline. Snap the football, shotgun. Fake the handoff, looking to pass. Left side to the sideline. Got a receiver. Caught at the 15. Out of bounds at the 14, maybe the 13. First down, throw and catch for the Pirates.
Yeah, that's a really good throw by the quarterback. Had plenty of time to throw it. And on that corner route. And Logan Odom with the catch. I think that's maybe his second catch tonight. Nice play. Throw was right on the money. Yellow Jackets had pretty good defense out there. And the longest drive of the night for Dover.
And on the ball, staying in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff inside. Swung around in traffic.
You know, Dover coming into the year, off a 2-8 year, back-to-back 2-8 years, but they had lost like 34 games in a row before that. They thought this year they had a few more numbers, and they had a little bit more size than they have had, so as their strengths this year. And they do, their line is, they got some decent size young men on the line of scrimmage.
Zach Shaver on the tackle on that first down play. Second down and 7 for the Pirates. Looking to pass. Starts right. Turns, rolls to the left. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Dover on the board. It's the Yellow Jackets 28. The Pirates 6. 1 minute, 47 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's that same play we saw earlier. The fake the toss, counter, look back to the other side of the field and throw it to the receiver out in the flat. And he got into the end zone from the 7-yard line. And Dover's on the board. Nice drive by Dover as they drove 65 yards against the Yellow Jacket defense. Now they're lined up in that swinging gate formation. Taking a long time, but I can't tell you how much because there are no snap clocks.
And they will go for it. Shotgun handed off, trying to stretch it out to the right side, get to the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. Clinton 28, Dover 8. 1 minute, 47 seconds when we return here in the second quarter. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Drug, by Artelco, by Krause Saw and Supply, by Joe and Hash, by Dr. Jamie Beavers, by Clinton Physical Therapy and Fitness, by attorney Chad Brown, by Southern Belle Boutique and Salon, by Warren Chiropractic, and by Arkansas Mountain Real Estate and Goodwin and Herman Associates.
The Jackets failed to convert on fourth down. Dover took over at their own 35-yard line, would eventually drive 65 yards. And a touchdown pass puts Dover on the board for the first time tonight, and the 2-point conversion by Timothy Callens makes the score now Clinton 28 and Dover 8. The Yellow Jackets will have 1:43 left at their own 47.
Dufresne turn, give, I think that's McCarver on the carry. Number 1, he gets through the traffic, up the sideline. One man to beat. They're trying to pull him in. Out of bounds, up at the 10-yard line.
Late flag.
Almost looked, is it in the back here?
And now there's 2 flags. There's
almost
one at the 42.
Almost looked like a horse collar. I don't know, the tackle was funny looking, but
a late flag at the 50. I thought that might have been some type of extracurricular activity. Not sure about the flag at the 42.
Looked like McCarver getting through traffic, then pulling away on that. It was a pretty run if you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, but maybe all for naught. The officials will talk it over.
Yeah, McCarver can flat run. He's got some speed. He's got awesome Ethan Drake speed.
And official will
2 fouls.
Mark it backwards on the Yellow Jacket offense. And that's a big one for Play that started at the 47. He's going to go back to the 32. So a 15-yard penalty assessed.
Holding on Clinton and a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Clinton.
Well, a minute 32 now remaining in the second quarter. 2 timeouts. I think it will remain first down. 1st and 25 for the Yellow Jackets.
I'm not sure if they marked off the second one. Maybe they did. The umpire gets over the ball. The head referee, it's taking him a while to get to his position. Both teams are ready to play. Here we go.
Turn, give out of the slot. I think that's McNabb on the carry. And he's bouncing off would-be tacklers. He's still on his feet. Kind of doubles up on the football at the tackle, and he'll move it back to the Yellow Jackets, 47, 48-yard line. He gets those 15 back. And Clinton's right up on the line of scrimmage. They're going to play fast with a minute 10 remaining in the first half. Dufresne under center. Turn, give, McCarver. Play we saw earlier, gets to the left side. He's in traffic. McCarver is going to be up near the first down marker at the 42. They'll take a step back to the 43. Short of the first down. Clock does not stop. Third. Well, the chain gang's moving. Clock is stopped at 1 minute. Might be a little confusion. And they do say first down. Game clock restarts. Turn, give, Gonzalez, left side. Zach Gonzalez, he's up. Right for another look-to-be first down. Petty Jean Fiber.
Jackets also have 2 timeouts. They've got plenty of time, but it's a good time to work on the up-tempo game at the end of a half.
Here we go. Fake the handoff. Dufresne, little blind bootleg. One defender stayed home, and he brings down Brody at the 32. And that will force the Yellow Jackets to take a timeout. 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter, leading 28-8. Second down coming up. Yellow Jackets at the Dover 32-yard line.
Yeah, Dover didn't really fall for the naked bootleg. I'm not sure maybe if the Dover players just weren't moving, but there were 2 over here on the near side. And the Jackets will take one of their timeouts. Or just at the 31-yard line as the Jackets are heading upfield. I talked about some of the notable games in the past. 2007, the Yellow Jackets played here. They trailed 28-21 with less than a minute to play. And on this infield or this end zone, the Yellow Jackets are heading toward. They scored with seconds left, made it 28-27. Decided to go for 2, ran the play, scored untouched. Jackets lead 29-28, and an official on the far side of the field dropped a phantom flag and ruled the Yellow Jackets an illegal procedure. Moved the ball back 5 yards to the 7, and the Yellow Jackets ran the same exact play and got tackled inside the 1-yard line, and that's how the game ended. The Jackets lost that night 28-27. Still not sure what happened on that play, on that flag.
Out of the timeout, second down play. Dufresne looking to pass. Oh, he's rush up the middle, and a quick whistle. They're going to blow the play dead for a loss on the play, and now Clinton's going to have to take another timeout, their final of the first half with 29 seconds, and that blitz up the middle, something coming up. He was right in Brody's face.
Had we not seen that or what, but there was a miscommunication. Nobody picked him up. He almost came in untouched, and now it's third down and about 15, but now you're talking time. But you have a really good kicker out there in Derek Infante, but you would probably like to get a little bit closer from here. You're probably talking, it'd be a 55-yard field goal from here, so you got to get closer for sure. They're still showing the board. We have 1 timeout left, but a while ago
we used one early,
had 2.
and they just used 2 here. Yeah.
So we may be out of timeouts.
We did see Derek. He was kicking up. He was practicing his kicking before the game to this end zone, and there was wind, kind of a crosswind blowing in our face in the press box before the game started. It looks like the wind has died. I'm looking at the American flag on the pole here, so maybe no wind.
If you can't get the first down, you'd like to get 10-plus yards here. McCarver on the near side, the only receiver. Well, Hudson here on the near side also.
And
reverse.
Double handoff pitch. I think he was going to throw it to Brody Dufresne, but ball's loose on the turf, back to the 50. Dover recovers the football. It'll go down as a fumble. It'll be Pirate football at the 50 with 22 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's Clinton 28, Dover 8.
Yeah, I think you're right. We saw that play last week on the 2-point conversion. Clinton are going to go for 2 with a flip to McCarver, throw it back to the quarterback, and I think that's what's going to happen here. But it looked like maybe when he made the flip to McCarver was already looking for Brody and the receiver. He was looking upfield and never made connection with the football. And either way, Dover either recovered it at the 50 for a fumble, or McCarver would have been tackled probably at the 50 and have been turned the ball over on down. So right at midfield, 22 seconds left. Dover will take a timeout. They still have 2 left, hoping to score here before the half. Yellow Jacket drive looked pretty promising, and they did a really nice job with a hurry-up offense, but then it just kind of fell apart there on the last couple of plays.
It was for halftime. We'll pull in Coach Matthew Post, give us a little halftime stats, maybe talk about some things going on around the campus. Busy time of the year here in the fall. If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, the KHPQ Facebook page, Clinton Band's going to be performing down in front of us at halftime. Maybe we can catch that on the video for you as well.
Just want anybody to get behind you here to get a score before the half. Keep everything in front. Jackets coming back pretty much with their regular defensive alignment, defensive starters.
Dover scored on their previous series. Move the football down the field. Good passing attack. Let's see, 22 seconds. Shotgun back at the 45. Fake the handoff, wants to pass. 3 receivers on the left side. Going to roll that way. He's going to throw it on the sideline. Caught. Turns it back inside 40, 35, 33-yard line. That should stop the clock. It'll be a first down. Move the chains. Dover still has 2 timeouts. They'll use 1 here. So they move it to the Yellow Jacket 33 with 14 seconds remaining in the half.
Yeah, Cash got a little bit upfield on his rush that allowed the quarterback then to get out of trouble, get out here in the flat, then be able to make a throw instead of trying to keep him in the pocket. But Dover will take their second timeout with 14 seconds left, and they'll have the ball at the Yellow Jacket 33. Jackets on the road again next week. We make our longest road trip of the regular season, as the Jackets will travel to Waldron next week. Love to have you there at the game. If you can't, we'll be glad to bring it to you next week on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. A win here and a win next week would pretty much mathematically put the Yellow Jackets into the playoffs for the 10th year in a row, which is would extend a school record. Big games around the conference tonight, too. Ozark at Pottsville, and that's a big one there. Lamar's at Dardanelle.
Out of the timeout from the 33, 14 seconds. Shotgun, fake the handoff, looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket, pressure, throws it, tips, and it'll end up incomplete. Zach Gonzalez kind of tipped it from his linebacker spot. 8 seconds remaining.
Well, that was Eli Henson had the quarterback by the ankle. He was that close to getting a sack. Zach Gonzalez was that close to picking off the pass. And then a heads-up play by Harold McNabb to stay in the play and keep hustling. He came up, and that tip ball was going to be caught by a Dover receiver, and Harold came up and knocked it away. So we always say sports are a game of inches. Henson almost had the sack. Gonzalez almost had the interception, and Harold had to come up and knock it away.
Dover, 1 play. Well, they have 2. There's only 8 seconds remaining. Looking to throw the ball. Throw it sideline. Quarterback's got a good arm. That time he threw it well past his receiver. It sails out of bounds at the 15. 4 seconds. So now, barring a defensive penalty, it should just be time for 1 more play at the Yellow Jacket 34-yard line.
Jackets only rushed 3 that time, dropped a couple more back in secondary. It's not a whole lot of room there for Dover to pass, and it looks like the Jackets may rush with maybe 2 or 3 here, but they're going to have 3 linebackers, looks like 15 yards deep, and then the 4 corners and safeties all the way back at the 5-yard line. Everybody's playing as a center fielder. Pick! Ooh, almost had to. You see that ball going behind the receiver.
Dover throws it short. It's incomplete. The clock has run out. The first half has come to an end. A good one by the Yellow Jackets. They get 3 offensive touchdowns and 1 defensive touchdown by Cash Carpenter. It's Clinton 28, Dover 8. A halftime break. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Allison Tyner, an APRN at Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic. At Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. To make an appointment with me, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace. Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available in the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Head, an orthopedic surgeon. Conway Regional is expanding access to care at their Clinton Medical Clinic. Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic is accepting new patients for orthopedic evaluations, post and pre-op appointments, and in-office procedures. Conway Regional is committed to bringing care to you when and where you need it most. To make an appointment at Clinton Medical Clinic, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Stockyard, The Pottery Shop, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, Main Street Floors, Susie Allen Salon, Johnny's Automotive, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Regions Bank, by Miller Sanitation, by Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's game.
And we're back, halftime here from Dover at Jack Berry Field. If you're going to watch, the Clinton Yellow Jacket Marching Band has taken the field. If you watched on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page, Aaron Duhan's our video engineer. He's made the short trip over from Arkansas Tech University tonight. You can watch the Clinton Band performing. I talked to last week, and we're going to get you up here sometime and talk to us on the radio. Sometimes it's hard to make that connection on Friday nights. They're either so far away from us at the visiting football games. When we're at home, sometimes duties, we'll try to catch up at some point, talk a little bit about the band this year, the success they're having in marching competitions, and you can watch a little bit of that right now. Again, on your if you're watching on your smart TV at home, kind of casting or mirroring the broadcast from the YouTube channel, the KHPQ Facebook page. If you're watching on your mobile device, your phone, or your tablet, you can watch that. And glad you could be with us. I'm Jeff Hall. My colleague's with us. Coach Matthew Post is here. We'll bring him in just a moment to talk with us a little bit this evening. Ron Robertson is our studio engineer tonight back downtown Clinton. And glad to have you along here in the 7th game of the season for the Yellow Jacket football team. 5 wins, only 1 loss. And sitting in second place in the conference race. Be 3 games to go after this one. Coming up, Waldron, Mena, for the Yellow Jackets. Maybe we can pick up some scores from around the conference here in just a bit. We'll kind of check that out and see. If I can refresh here, give you some information maybe on the scoreboard tonight. Check the Fearless Friday scoreboard, one of the places we like to look at. Keep up with that. For the class, let's go to the scoreboard now on fearlessfriday.com. So look down through there and see if we can get to Class 4A and some games tonight. Get the games in progress from Fearless Friday. Trying to pick up city matchups. I think the big one tonight, at least we heard on Central Arkansas Radio, 103.7, or statewide, I guess, the Bugs. They were up at Elkins for the number 1 Elkins Elks hosting the number 5 Prairie Grove Tigers in a Class 4A matchup. But it looks like the Elks continue to roll. Scoreboard showing Elkins 35, Prairie Grove 0 in the second quarter of that one. Elkins has the Clinton connection. Zach Watson, football coach there at Elkins for that. We talked about them last year when we went up and got knocked out of the playoffs by the Elks last year. But the number 1 team doing well. Here's a Conference 4, Class 4A score. Waldron and Mena. Got Mena 14, Waldron 7. That shows to be a first quarter score. Pottsville and Ozark, that's the big matchup tonight. The Pottsville Apaches 7, Ozark Hillbillies 6. That's the first quarter score. And that leaves Lamar and Dardanelle. I do not have a score on the Fearless Friday scoreboard for that one. We can check some other places too and see what we can come up with that. Expect Dardanelle to be a heavy favorite in that one tonight. Dardanelle, matter of fact, looking to maybe go on and look to be the likely they could win out the conference schedule and head into the playoffs as the number 1 from Conference 4 Class 4. The Yellow Jackets sitting in second place right now. Still some big games left to go here in the final 4 weeks of the season, but they would love to to finish on a good run and finish out in second place heading into the playoffs. And we'll see still with Ozark and Mena left to play along with Waldron. Let's bring Coach Matthew Post in, sit with us tonight. He's been in the booth next to us tonight. He and Aaron Duhon watching this one on the video screen and on the iPad, tracking some numbers for us. I think one of the things that stands out tonight in this 28-8 lead is the Yellow Jackets have come out throwing the football. Brody Dufresne got off to an almost perfect start in this one tonight. I know did a good job, but what's the numbers show in this this first half lead for the Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, there was the air raid Jackets tonight. We've got 13 rushes for 80 yards, and we've completed 8 passes for 131 yards tonight. Rushing, Rylan Jones has 3 carries for 31 yards and a touchdown. Zach Hunt Gonzalez has 3 carries for 30 yards. Passing, Brody Dufresne's 8 for 13 for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rylan Jones got 2 catches for 45 yards. McCarver's got a catch for 38. And Sam Stanridge has got a catch for 19 yards and a touchdown. As far as defense goes tonight, Cash Carpenter's got 3 tackles. He also has that fumble recovery touchdown on the punt. Colton Warren's got 3 tackles. Zach Hunt Gonzalez has 3 tackles. Overall, it's been a pretty good night for the Yellow Jackets. Offensively, we've done what we want to. We know we can run the ball. It looks like we're working on the passing game tonight, and it's looked pretty good tonight.
Well, Coach, we got a few minutes here. Join us here, and we'll see how things carry here in the second half. And good to see someone's got back the injury bug after I think we only had 1 injury that kind of kept a player out. It seemed like those first 4 weeks or so. And then, week 5, Zach Gonzalez goes out, and we're thinking this could be something that's going to last a while. Zach comes back last week. Looks almost as good as new, running the football, I guess playing on defense as well, and that loss against Dardanelle comes back. We finished the game up. Last week we saw Alec Huey get injured in the first half, did not return. Alec will not play tonight. We talked to him before the ball game. We saw Briar Gadberry after the game was over last week, looked to be maybe injured in that one, and later was checked out and thought he might be out for a period of time, but he was cleared this week. He's back playing tonight. Creed Brown, I kept watching him in the second half of last week's ball game, kept shaking his hand like his hand was hurting him. I communicated when they were at the ball game, and he said, I think my hand may be broke. And turns out I don't think it was broken, but I think he was in pain. But he told me early on in the week he was going to be cleared to play football, and it may be hurting him, but he's out there tonight. So those guys coming back from injury. Anything else you saw about the team this week, or anything in their pre-preparation throughout the week?
No, not a whole lot this week. We knew we were playing the bottom team in the conference. It's kind of one of those weeks where you just want to get refocused and work on your team more so than what the other team does. And there was a good chance not to come out and work on our passing game and keep the defense sharp. And, it looks like you're getting some younger guys some action tonight. And it's one of those good weeks that you get refocused and get ready to finish the season strong.
Well, speaking of weeks, give us a little bit of update about other things going on around the campus, at least on the athletic side of things. I think the tennis team closed out their season strong this week. Volleyball still going on. Your teams, the cross-country teams, running. Matter of fact, I saw one of your cross-country runners. You mentioned her on the radio last week. I saw Allison Wallace at Ouachita Baptist University on Saturday. I said, hey, Coach mentioned you on the radio last night, and she had a run, cross-country collegiate run that did real well last weekend. I saw her and her family, but kind of those other things that have happened this week around the campus.
Yeah, our tennis team, me and Coach Shea were actually talking about that today, about the last 2 to 3 years, how good they've been for tennis. Lexi Wallace and Kaylin Lashley made the semifinals, and they won the third-place game, so they finished third in the state.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the only match they lost all season long. Yeah, they won 30-plus matches all season long, and it took the eventual state champion in the semifinals to beat them, their only loss of the season.
Yeah, they were 38-1. I think Noah Calhoun, he also got third place in the boys singles. I know Will Alexander and his double. Who's his doubles partner? Logan Rebowen, I think. they lost in the state tournament. So it was a really, really good tennis team or tennis season for all of them. And talking about Coach Jay, like how close they are to making the finals. Last year they had a couple losing the semis, and that's a lot of work they've put in. And you keep hanging around, keep working, you're eventually going to break through and go win one of them. Mm-hmm. So it's a really good tennis season. Mm-hmm. I think volleyball wrapped up this week. Cross country
and your cross country update.
Yep, we're going to Quitman next week. Then we got district after that. We've had a pretty good season. Junior high teams place top 2 in every meet. Senior high teams place top 2 in every meet but one. So it's been really, really good years for all of them. Football team, is off to a good start. So it's really been a really good athletic year for the Yellow Jackets, and got a lot of good coaches on campus, a lot of really good kids.
And we saw last week, mentioned on the radio, the Arkansas Activities Association awarded Clinton High School, the Yellow Jacket athletic programs, how do you want to say it? The number one, the school sportsmanship award for statewide, all schools in Class 4A. That's right?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That, like we talked about last week, that goes back to our community and our fans and our admin and our kids, how they act, respect the opponents, respect the officials, do things the right way. And that's huge. That's probably, I don't know if it's better than a state championship, but it's up there. It's close to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, congratulations on that. And that's good to speak of. And I think we're starting to think about basketball. Of course, you've been thinking about basketball year-round and through the summer and through the fall. I think we'll be getting things going here in just a few weeks.
Yeah, it's coming up. Our kids have been working really hard. They're excited to play somebody else. I've been really proud of them, practice, and being really good teammates, working really hard, doing what they're supposed to do so that they can be successful come December, January, February. November 4th, that Monday night, is going to be the Yellow Jacket tip-off. So that's where we'll introduce all 7th grade, junior high, senior high teams, have a three-point shootout, dunk contest. Each team will play like a 10-minute scrimmage. I think Beta Club's going to do a spaghetti supper that night for $5. So it'll be a big night. Come out, watch a little basketball. I know we still got football to finish up, but you come out and get a little taste of basketball while you're waiting on football Friday night.
Yeah, it'll be, less than a month away. The first official game, will it be that week of the 4th or the next week?
It'll be that next week. I think November 12th, we'll go to Bigelow. So.
Okay. And so we'll look forward to that and kind of build up to that here in these final weeks of regular season football and the playoffs. Hopefully we'll do it like in years past. I think Mike Holly mentioned earlier, it's looking like it's shaping up to be a 10th consecutive season of the Yellow Jacket football team making the playoffs in the postseason. So that's always a good sign when we're playing football and basketball in the same week come in November, and hopefully we might can do that for a few weeks.
And that's really impressive to make the playoffs 10 years in a row. Probably something that we take for granted. We expect to make the playoffs, but there's a lot of schools that don't make the playoffs a lot, and that's something to be proud of. And a lot of hard work our kids put in all summer and fall, and I'm really hoping for a home playoff game this year. Those would be a lot of fun.
And we'll look forward to that. Well, the bands have completed. I think they might put an extra 3 minutes back on the scoreboard. So we're just 4 minutes or so, I think, from the second half. So we'll take a break. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey everybody, this is Jamie from North Arkansas College. Did you know here at NAC we have programs dedicated solely to your success? Career Pathways is dedicated to helping parents return to college and find gainful employment by helping pay for childcare, tuition, and transportation. Our Educational Opportunity Center helps students through the college admission process, and Student Support Services aids first-generation college students with scholarships, tutoring, and advising. Visit northark.edu/welcome2025 to learn more. And remember, here at NAC, we believe in you.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Stockyard, The Pottery Shop, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, Main Street Floors, Susie Allen Salon, Johnny's Automotive, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Regions Bank, by Miller Sanitation, by Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's game.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company. The Black Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket Sports. When you need an attorney, call the Black Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blaglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Well, we're back for the second half action. The Yellow Jackets and Derek and Fonte will tee it up, and we're underway, Jeff Hall.
Pirates will receive the football at the 20, 25, 40, hit hard at the 37, drop there. And the Yellow Jackets leading 28-8 here to start the second half. Dover with the football. And again, Clinton with 3 offensive touchdowns, 1 defensive in the first half. Dover got on the board there in the final minutes of the second quarter, had a good drive, led to a touchdown. Maybe a little bit of spark for them offensively, but
Jackets played crisply on a cool night in the first quarter, played well, played not as well in the second quarter as the coaching staff would have liked. A few mistakes here and there. Jackets lead 28-8 as they go to work here in the third quarter.
Colton Warren, Joshua Fultz, Caleb McCarver.
There's going to be a flag on the play.
In the defensive secondary, and I wonder if is that Nathan Hutto? Did Rylan Jones? Has he been in the secondary? You know, we saw him. Has he been out since he?
Rylan hadn't returned since he kind
of
limped off the field.
That's right. That was early in the ballgame. Yeah, I think you're right. Hasn't returned offensively or defensively, has he?
I see him over on the far side.
Didn't look like anything, serious from, but maybe as a precaution, if he's not absolutely necessarily needed, may keep him out. Shotgun snap, drops the football, picks it up, and might be pushed to the 45. Might have gained a yard on that and bring up third down or second. Was that the first down play? No, it was third down, wasn't it?
There's offsides on
offside,
the first place. It's
gotcha.
1st and 5. Now it's 2nd down and 4.
Okay.
Warren and Fultz manning the corners.
Gadberry at the linebacker, along with Zach Hunt Gonzalez and Brayson Littell. Cash Carpenter.
That looks like Venable out in the corner with Fultz.
Okay.
Kind of a strong safety with McCarver.
Eli Henson.
Now they go with multiple receivers.
Zach Shaver, defensive tackle. Maybe Copen Ross as well. Looking to pass. A little bit of time. Throws it deep. Single coverage. Can't pull it in. Fultz back to defend. Football goes to the turf back at the 23. Incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down.
And good coverage by Joshua there going back. Also, he tried to make the interception there. Had a good look at the ball coming in just off his fingertips. Him and the receiver battled for the football there. But it's going to be 3rd down and 4 here on the opening series of the second half.
Fultz leading the team in interceptions. Is it 4 or 5? This year, he won the 2 interception game earlier. But had 1 return for a touchdown. At a safety position. And 3rd and 4, looking to pass. Going to throw it back to the left side, off the hands. Can't pull that one down. Incomplete. 4th down and 4 for Dover at their own 45.
They've used that counter pass several times tonight. Showed players mismatches on the right side of the field and try to throw it back to a single receiver back here to the left. And Dover showing punt here.
Going to play field position football, down 28-8, but they're going to punt this one away and not give the Yellow Jackets a short field if they don't make it on 1st down. Warren back at his own 25 for the return. Low kick. Warren fields it at the 25, gets to the 30, trying to race to the right side sideline, gets a block. 40, forced out of bounds, and that could draw a penalty. We'll see. No flag on that 47. Thought he might have slung him down late out of bounds there, but Colton Warren gets a 22-yard return back to the Yellow Jacket 47, and this Yellow Jacket offense led by Brody Dufresne, I think 8 for 13 in the air in the first half, out for his first opportunity here in the second.
Good job by Colton that time to take that low lining kick, catch it just before it got to the turf, kept his knee off the field, and then got all the way up to the 47-yard line, giving the Jackets good field position on their first possession of the second half, and no Rylan Jones.
McCarver gets it, wing tee. Waits his time a little bit, that hole to open up, and I think he's got a Petit Jean Fiber 1st down as he moves it across midfield up near the Dover 41-yard line.
I think the Jackets are going to try to bear down on this opening series. They kind of let a couple of possessions get away from them there in the second quarter. Moved the ball, but then came up empty.
Dufresne under center. Gonzalez, the handoff up the middle, and a move it to the 36-yard line. A pick up about 5 on the carry by Zach Hunt Gonzalez. Give him, a good 5. 2nd down and 5 to go.
McNabb and Standridge into the game. Standridge had a 19-yard touchdown catch in the first half.
And he's got a height advantage again on the corner. They're a long way away from any help. Let's see if it will be a handoff out of the slot. McNabb with it, 35-30, 25 weaving his way. The block behind Standridge. And McNabb up to the 12 and a Petit Jean Fiber 1st down.
And that's that counter and great blocking downfield. Eli Henson was way downfield as part of that blocking scheme. And also Robin Cifuentes was downfield blocking, and a great occupy the defender by Sam Standridge. And you could see Harold using almost Sam as a screen down there. And the Jackets set up a good spot now at the Dover 12.
Liam Hudson brings the play in. It's a handoff to Gonzalez, just right of the center. And he'll move it across the 10, I believe, to about the 9-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the carry. Bring up 2nd down. That's just to the right of Creed Brown, snapping the football for the Yellow Jackets.
No nonsense. The Jackets just doing what they do best, pounding the ball.
They'll shift Henson and McNabb to the left side. And the ball's going that way. The handoff to McCarver, following his block. And he'll dive forward towards the goal line. I think he's going to be short, but he dives maybe to the 1. That's good for a Petit Jean Fiber 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal at the Dover 1-yard line.
And you had a great look at that at home, folks. As you watch McCarver from behind, you can see he was reading his blockers, picking his way through, letting them do the work, and then following the best route possible. I'm not sure he could get much closer to the end zone, and might see the quarterback sneak here.
Turn give, same play, same result. McCarver into the end zone. Touchdown. Yellow Jackets. It's Clinton 34, Dover 8. 8 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, you like to see that. Jackets just went right down the field, not messing around at this point. Jackets go 53 yards right down the field with the running game. And now the Jackets lead 34-8 as Derek Infante goes for his 5th extra point of the game.
4 for 4 on the night. The hold, the kick, it's up. And they'll say no good. No good on this one. That leaves the score. Clinton 34, Dover 8. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
After forcing Dover to punt on their opening possession of the game, the Jackets will drive 53 yards with a couple of big runs by Caleb McCarver and Zach Hunt Gonzalez. McCarver would eventually score from 1 yard out. The extra point was no good. Now Clinton leads by a score of 34-8. We're almost midway through the third quarter of play.
Dover returns the kickoff to the 28-yard line. They'll have it there.
I think Mr. Tim Barnes may be watching in tonight.
From the Clinton School Board.
And Mr. Tim Barnes knows that Henderson ready. Speaking of Arkadelphia.
And kind of fake the handoff pitch to the right, run it back to the left, and be a good gain up to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 8 on the carry. Second down and 2. Kind of on a little counter run there. 8:05 to go in the third. Clock running. Back in the shotgun. Take the snap at the 31. Put it in the belly, straight ahead into the pile, looking to pick up the first down, and they do carry the football to the 40. That's a Pirate first down.
That's enough for a Dover Pirate.
You know, Dover's done a better job as the game went on. That first quarter, they were pretty well shut down at the line of scrimmage. They've done a better job as the game gone on of moving the football.
Cool night here in Dover. Got the windows open. It's just right behind the home side here, and the fans below us. Got the moon over the field, up high behind the Yellow Jacket bleachers. Looking to pass, looks left, throws it left out in the flat, and trips across the 50, and it looks to be incomplete. Going to bring up second down for the Pirates.
I think Dover wanted a pass interference, but that was basically two players getting their feet tangled up together.
Stops the game clock at 7 minutes, 3 seconds in the third quarter. It's Clinton 34, Dover 8. Left to right on the handoff, turns it into traffic up to about the 42-yard line. Pickup of 2. Going to bring up third down and 8 for Dover.
Kind of that basic trap out of the wing tee. Jackets have seen that their whole life. 3rd down and 7. Jackets forced over to punt on their first possession of the half. Trying to do it here again on the second possession. You know, cheerleaders have to adapt to their conditions. You know, this and Lamar with no track. Only a few feet between the bleachers and the sideline. Well, they've had to adapt. If you're watching on TV, they're down to the far right, shouting toward the bleachers. Cheerleaders are resourceful.
Shotgun snap, fake the handoff, looking to pass, throws it up high, and no one can catch up with that one. Down to the 30, incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and long for Dover. And
it's a play they've done several times now. Callahan on that deep out. I'm not sure if the Carpenter rush forced him to throw the ball quicker than he wanted to, or Callahan got caught up in traffic, never quite got down the field far enough. Goes incomplete, and Dover looks to punt again.
It's Jamie Williams, your cheer coach. I'm not sure who drives their bus or who did it tonight. Always good places to stop when you're on Russellville to maybe pick up a pregame meal. Colton Warren on the kickoff punt return, across the 40. Looks like he gets it to the Yellow Jacket 42. Sets his offense up there. 5:55 remaining in the third quarter, 34-8. It's a 26-point lead. You know, Clinton would, if they had the opportunity, they'd like to get to that 35-point lead. That leads to the Arkansas Activities Association sportsmanship rule with the clock not stopping but for an official timeout. But the lead is 26 right now. So Dufresne in the shotgun, standing in his own 37. Quick pass, left side, a little bit low. Couldn't pull that one up and in. Trying to get it to Hudson. It's incomplete. Bring up 2nd down. Stops the clock at 5:52 in the third. Working on that passing game tonight. Dufresne, by the time tonight's over, he may end up with 20-plus passes in this one. I guess his biggest outing of the season. He may have had 134 yards through there in the first half. We'll have to get back with Coach Matthew Post. This time it's the handoff out of the wing team. McCarver, left side, breaks it out to the sideline. First down, still on his feet. 40-30, tackled out of bounds up near the Pirate 25-yard line. That's going to be a 30-plus yard carry for Caleb McCarver and a Petit Jean Fiber. First down.
And you know, with Jones out tonight, since early in the ball game, McCarver's really picked up the slack. He's going to have a big night. Have to check the stats. He may have a 100-yard rushing night before this one's over.
And back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the far hash. That's the visiting side. Inside handoff to Gonzalez. Still on his feet. Takes on the tackler. And Zach Hunt Gonzalez is going to move it up near inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Back-to-back, Petit Jean Fiber. First downs. With 5:14, the clock running in the third quarter. Liam Hudson, split wide left. Football's in the middle of the field for Dufresne. Under center, turn. Double handoff. Littell ends up with it out of the slot. Right to left. Spins away from a tackler. Still on his feet. Brayson Littell inside the 5. Trying to push to the goal line. And I don't see a signal. He's close if he didn't get in. And he's going to move it. Looks to be maybe the 1. Petit Jean Fiber. First down. First and goal. Brayson Littell.
Tough run on the double handoff. They had him by the ankle, and he shook out of that one. Then he got spun around at about the 5 and still kept carrying defenders toward the goal line. And he's probably inside the 1. And I'll look for the ball go to right back to Littell for the touchdown here.
And that's the call. Brayson gets it. Goes low. Does he get in? And
something on the back of the end zone.
I thought he was down. There was not a signal, and there's players run through the end zone. There's a personal foul going to be called, so I'm going to say no touchdown.
It's a big call here if it's on Clinton. You're going to go back to the 15-yard line. If it's offsetting, nobody's hurt. And looks like they're already, well, I was going to say the down marker was moving, but stopped. Something happened in the back of the end zone. And it starts to go up the hill there. I saw about 5 black shirts and 1 white one.
Officials have talked it over. Let's see if we can see what the signal is going to be here.
And Coach Dufresne wants an explanation.
And still, they're not moving. Littell might have lost a yard or two on that when it was first and goal from the 1. The marker looks to be back maybe at the 2 or 3. It's at the 3 before the penalty. Now we'll see.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
On. Oh, hey.
Once again,
wait up,
the
wait up,
team's ready
fellas.
to play, and the referee
wait
is
up.
not.
He hasn't finished his signal yet. It looks like he's going to give something to Clinton, an unsportsmanlike. And looks like maybe he's going to give a penalty as well to Dover, and those will offset.
It's all set. We don't have in high school football, these referees are not mic'd. He was trying to give the number of each player because if they get a second one, they're going to be ejected from the ball game. You can see he was giving hand signals on the number for the Clinton player and the number for the Dover player.
So the result of the play, what was a loss, back to the 3, but it's going to be a touchdown. Zach Gonzalez takes it in. It's Clinton 40, Dover 8, 4 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Well, that takes care of business right there. The offsetting personal foul penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Zach Gonzalez says, I'm tired of this, and goes into the end zone and scores. And Infante back on the field. See if he can kick one over this net. They got a net behind the goalpost, but it doesn't do a whole lot of good, as there's another one that just went off a car across the street.
And Fonte's kick is successful. It's Clinton 41, Dover 8. 4 minutes, 11 seconds in the third quarter. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pedigree Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Well, the Jackets look much better here in the third quarter. Had the ball twice and it scored on a 53-yard drive, a 58-yard drive. That last one was capped off by Zach Gonzalez. 3-yard touchdown run. The Jackets now lead 41-8, and on the ensuing kickoff, and we've had another little fracas on the far side in front of the Clinton bench. And we'll see what the officials now. They're going to mark it off against the Yellow Jackets, apparently.
Well, I saw a Dover Pirate trying to get his teammate away after the play, like trying to caution him from hurting his team. But let's see. Personal foul. It does go against the Yellow Jackets, as you said, so. And for Clinton.
Jackets have forced Dover to punt on their first two possessions of the third quarter. And the official, I think Coach Dufresne asked him what happened, and the official looked like a WWE wrestler, like he did the motion for a body slam. I know all the Yellow Jacket fans out there, the ex-players, I know they know what I'm talking about on the wrestling, not to be confused with the wrestling, the body slam.
Handoff. What on the counter to the right side across the 40, if not the 41. Short game, bring up second down. Who's into the ball game? I think I see number 47. I think is that Wyatt Dunn in the ball game. And Hayden Jones, number 54, in for Clinton. Larry Swan, number 55, on the defensive side of things. Nathan Hutto's at a linebacker spot. 76 for the Yellow Jackets. That is, I don't know, we have a 76.
Not on our roster.
We have 75 and 77. Maybe I got that number wrong. I had to get a better look at it. down on the field. Fake the pitch, counter back right to left, stretching it out, and tackle solo at the 40. That's coming in.
Yeah, Court Alexander.
Boy, showed the burst of speed there to make that tackle.
Big dog got through there, and they probably said this is a lot like calf roping, man. As he took that guy, took the running back down quickly. Good play by the sophomore Court Alexander.
Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. It is third down and a long 7.
Yeah, Court's at kind of left tackle, the stand-up tackle position where he can get off the line quickly.
Coy Watley's on that left side. Pressure pass. Watley giving chase. Throws it up to the sideline behind the defender. Caught across the 40. And a big throw and catch. Going to give Dover a first down. Looked to be at about the Yellow Jackets' 38-yard line.
That's been their best play of the night, really most effective, that pass to Callens, number 21. And gets the ball down into Yellow Jacket territory at the 38-yard line. First down of the second half for Dover. And Court got past his blocker, but he got a little to the inside and allowed the quarterback kind of to rotate to the outside to make that throw.
Ball's on the far hash, the visiting side. Handoff inside Billy, up through the middle, across the 30, up to the 27-yard line. Let's see that. Are close at the first down marker, looking for the signal. It is a Dover first down at the Yellow Jacket 27. And we got a Pirate down momentarily for injury. Let's take a quick break. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Drug, by Artelco, by Krause Saw and Supply, by Joe and Hash, by Dr. Jamie Beavers, by Clinton Physical Therapy and Fitness, by attorney Chad Brown, by Southern Belle Boutique and Salon, by Warren Chiropractic, and by Arkansas Mountain Real Estate and Goodwin and Herman Associates.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com, member FDIC.
Really injured player being helped to the sidelines, over side of the field. And we come back to action. It'll be first down and 10 for Dover at the Yellow Jacket 27. Jackets leading 41-8 here. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
In motion right to left, but it's an inside handoff up the middle. And going to be dragged down on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. I think that's going to be Zach. Is that Zach Shaver, number 37, making the tackle? Well, Zach's come on strong here this season. Have a defensive tackle spot. 2-yard pickup, second down for Dover.
Yeah, senior Zach Shaver.
He and Watley, your defensive tackles. Wyatt Dunn, a defensive end. Fake the handoff, looking to pass. Pressure, left side, left corner. Does he? Spectacular catch. Touchdown, Dover. That's a highlight catch. Boy, fingertips stretched out into the end zone. Touchdown, Dover. It's Clinton 41, the Pirates 14.
And another touchdown pass to Callen again. Lines up on that right side, just does that deep out. He has really good speed. The Yellow Jackets pretty good defense there, and it had to be a perfect throw and led him right to the end zone. And a touchdown for Dover, their second of the night.
Well, that was perfect if he could catch up with it, and he did. There was no one else going to have a chance at that one. That one was pretty. If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page. And Dover will go for 2, trailing 41-14. Snap, fake the handoff, looking to pass, a little bit of pressure. The throw, the catch into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good. It's Clinton 41, Dover 16, and 1 minute, 8 seconds in the third when we return. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Hi, I'm Allison Tyner, an APRN at Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic. At Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. To make an appointment with me, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
And Darnell cashes in on their possession. Another pass to Cowens for the touchdown, and Cowens receiving end of a 2-point conversion pass. He's scored all of the points tonight for Dover, and the Jackets lead 41-16. They'll have the ball at the 45-yard line. Jackets scored twice here already in the third quarter.
Handoff out of the slot, left to right. McNabb with it. He kind of bounces out a little bit. The 50, the 45, lowers his shoulder, and they'll carry him out of bounds.
Gotta have a flag on that, guys, and no flag.
To the 33.
He was 3 yards out of bounds.
To the
wow, they're going to have a holding penalty back here at the 45.
Late. Oh. Okay, and the head official, he was so far away, but I think he had to call that one, didn't he, to save his team?
Wow.
His
Harold,
officiating
the
team.
had Harold at the 40, and he just carried Harold to the 45, and then Harold stepped out of bounds, and then he tackled him 3 yards out of bounds. And the official 5 feet from it didn't call it.
So the head official, we talked about on the way down some of the sideline, the chain game from Clinton told us last night about a play maybe where a younger official was about to make an incorrect call in the game last night, and the head official, the umpire, kind of overruled him and kind of straightened it out. That may have been what we saw just there. Not that the sideline official is a youngster, but pass caught. Warren in traffic, splits the defenders up near the goal line. Colton Warren, touchdown! No, it's a first down. Excuse me. That's not the touchdown signal. He's pointing towards the goal line for a first down on the catch by Warren, and looked to be set up about a yard, maybe 2 yards out.
Yeah, quick out pass to Colton Warren, gets up field and gets down to about the 1 yard line.
With 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and they've got time to punch it in here before the quarter expires. Standridge, I think, brings the play in. He does. Splits out wide right, but look for the Yellow Jacks maybe to keep this one on the ground. They do. Out of the slot, into the end zone. Harold McNabb, touchdown. Clinton 47. Dover 16. There is 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Harold gets on the board tonight with a 2-yard touchdown run. And the Jackets drove 55 yards in 3 plays for the score.
Infante, he is, 6 for 6? No, let me get my math correct. He missed 1 early in the ball game, but this one's up. And it's good. It's Clinton 48, Dover 16, 19 seconds in the third. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Well, the Jackets scored their third touchdown of the third quarter. This came on a 2-yard run by Harold McNabb. And Lamar, looking at the scores. Dover will return the ball back up to 40. And
return to the 30. Here's another unsportsmanlike.
And he took out the kicker. That's got to be a flag.
He had Derek, Infante down on the ground. That one lasted a long time, about 15 yards from everybody else.
You have to protect the kicker. It was also almost 20 yards away from the play. And they're going to give me an unsportsmanlike. They're writing his number down. I would be close to just ejecting him right now. You have to protect long snap. There's rules in place to protect the long snapper, protect the quarterback, and to protect the kickers.
So it should be a dead ball penalty if the tackle was made, back near the 30 or so of Dover. So it should be 15 yards back from there, the enforcement of the unsportsmanlike penalty.
I'm not sure what the problem is tonight. Dover really chippy out here tonight.
Coach Dufresne's calling his defense over to the sideline. He may be telling them to not go along with it. Clinton's had an unsportsmanlike in the ball game, but they want to keep this one clean if you can for the rest of the way and get home with a win tonight. 7 seconds remaining. 47-16 is the Yellow Jacket lead. This should be the final play of the third quarter. And we'll see. And Dover's going to be back at their own 15-yard line. Go under center. A little bit of motion. And turn. Handoff. Middle of the field. Nothing doing. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. 47-16 is the Yellow Jacket lead. When we return, I think that is it. Come to an end. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, we're headed into the fourth quarter. The Yellow Jackets lead 47-16. Got some other scores from around the conference. The big game just down the road at Pottsville. It's Pottsville 38, Ozark 20. That game in the third quarter. Ozark loses that one. Whoever the loser, that will drop to 1-3 in conference play. Mena leads next week's opponent, Waldron, by a score of 45-6 in the third quarter of that one, and do not have a score on Darnell and Lamar.
Well, after the first down play stopped for no gain, that brings up second down and 10 for the Pirates. And they got some confusion in the backfield. Now it's going to be an empty backfield. Quarterback alone in the shotgun snap. Going to face pressure, steps up in the pocket, rolls to his right, gets it off. Out of bounds, incomplete, third down and 10. Hey, thanks to Clinton's First Baptist Church today, feeding the team. I think they got there, is it about 2:30 or so, or maybe 3 o'clock. I know I got there just a little bit late. I know Wanda Owens was in the kitchen. That's always a good thing to see whenever you're feeding a team, and Miss Wanda takes good care of them, making up the bread, helping out with that. Lindsey Hudson was in the kitchen as well, but fed them well for the game tonight.
Miss Wanda, that's world-class cooking right there.
Think of how many football teams, how many years have gone and classes that she's fed for Clinton High School and all the other sports as well. But thanks to Wanda Owens, her son Jerry Owens, he was a superintendent here at Dover. Deep pass down the middle, caught behind the defense at the 40, the 50, the 40, the 35. Dover, big play. They move it to the Yellow Jacket 35 and a first down.
Luke Lipscomb on the catch. 5'10", 145-pound receiver for Dover got behind the Yellow Jacket secondary. And they'll have the ball at the Yellow Jacket 34. We may never get to that 35-point lead.
Keep it just close enough. Now at the 9 o'clock hour here from Dover on a crisp fall night. It is Friday night football here in the fall. Fake the handoff, looking to pass. Incomplete, out in the flat. 30-yard line. It's going to be another cool night tomorrow night down in Arkadelphia. My friend Bill Conine in Arkadelphia. He's watching our broadcast tonight. I bet he'll be watching the Tigers and the Bisons tomorrow night in Arkadelphia. 11:22 to go in this one. 47-16 is the Yellow Jacket lead. Dover at the Clinton 34-yard line. Second down play coming up. Sam Standridge in the ball game in the secondary. Handoff right side. And that's Fuentes on the tackle. Might have got a yard, maybe no gain. At best, they're going to rig up 3rd and long. They give him a yard, 3rd down and 9. Hayden Jones in, looking to the sideline. The defensive call from Coach Jordan Benson. Pass that on to his teammates.
I think Aiden Woodworth, number 66. Liam Hudson out on a corner now on defense. His grandparents are here tonight, and I think his friend from Germany is here with us for the next couple of weeks.
Shotgun snap, pass dropped at about the 32. Going to bring up 4th down and 8. Look for the Pirates to go for it here at the Yellow Jacket 32-yard line.
Nothing to lose now, 4th quarter, and you're trailing 47-16.
Dover 1 win on the season, 5 losses. Clinton 5 wins, only 1 loss. That coming in conference play to the conference leading Dardanelle Sand Lizards just a week ago. Clinton bouncing back tonight in good form. Looking to pass, 4th down play, deep down the middle of the field. Can't hang on. Had a chance up just short of the goal line. Had a hand on it, but Sam Standridge back there, the big, 6-foot-plus frame for Sam Standridge was kind of in the way, and it'll go incomplete. Ball to the turf. Going to go over on downs to the Yellow Jackets. They'll have it at their own 32-yard line. They lead 47-16 with 10 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, good coverage by Sam on that post route. He was right there between the receiver and the ball. And the Jackets will take over on 1st down here at the 32-yard line. Now the chance to get that 35-plus point lead.
I saw Sam's folks coming into the ballgame early tonight. I saw Mom Kathy. I saw Shelby.
Venable at quarterback now for the Jackets. To get him some repetitions here before this night's over.
Let me make sure. I started to say that's Harold McNabb, but no, that may be for Clinton. That's not McNabb, is it? That is
Briar Cullum's
number 14. Briar Cullum gets the carry, stays in the ball game in the backfield. In the wing tee set. 2 backs, a slot, turn, give. It's Cullum again. Bounces around a little bit, right, left. They'll meet him across the line of scrimmage. And he'll be right at the 1st down mark, looking for the signal. And that is a Petit Jean Fiber 1st down. Back-to-back carries by Briar Cullum.
And Jose Cifuentes now at fullback for the Yellow Jackets.
Cifuentes, I think there's 3 cousins on the team. 3 Cifuentes.
And he's got the ball.
All right. And up the middle, through the traffic, right up near the first down mark at the Dover 46. We'll look for a signal. We're looking right down the line of scrimmage. The official.
10 yards for Jose. His teammates love it over there on the far side.
That is a Petit Jean Fiber first down. This squad's wanting to punch it in, increase this Yellow Jacket lead. Now 47-16. Turn, give Cullum again to the right side, picking his way through the traffic, through the pile. He's going to be right up at the first down marker again. The Yellow Jackets gashing them for 9-10 yards a run on this series. 8:50 remaining. Well, it's
Cord Alexander now, and he's in there in the offensive line. He may be, he's at center. He's been working behind Creed Brown. He's in at center.
We'll give Cullum 8 on that carry. They'll put it down at the 39. And this will be a Petit Jean Fiber first down across the 35 up near the 32. Trying to see on the carry. I thought I saw 4. Fuentes. Okay.
He's looked pretty good at fullback here. We see him like on the scout team on practice weeks, kind of lining up in the backfield, and he's a handful coming straight ahead.
On the first down play, Venable turns, gives. Nathan Hutto on the carry. He's got a burst. He's got a first down. He's up near the 15-yard line.
Hutto, really nice cut back. Another first down for the Yellow Jackets. Petit Jean Fiber first down.
The official puts it down at the 16, 17-yard line.
A lot of y'all may be at home right now watching the Yellow Jackets.
That's right.
On Petit Jean Fiber.
KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, the KHPQ Facebook page, handoff, right side. Fuentes banging his way into the black jerseys across the 10, maybe the 8, 7-yard line.
If he scores a touchdown here, that sideline's going to erupt over there. They are having a big time with Jose running the football.
It's a Petit Jean Fiber first down. That makes it first and goal. I think it's at the 7. Venable goes low, turns, gives. Cullum gets to the right side, gets to the end, falls his block. Big tackle. They get Breyer up in the air a little bit. Drive him down, but he picks up 2 to the 5. Second down and goal.
Quarterback in the secondary now for Dover made the tackle there.
7 minutes, clock running. 47-16 is the lead. Cooper Watley's in the ballgame. He'll split wide right. Clinton's kept it on the ground this drive. Venable, 10th grader under center, gives it to Hutto, drops it loose on the turf, picks it up. He's got a tackler right there. Now, I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage by the time he picked it up. It was met in the backfield. Let's see. I think it's going to be a short, well, maybe a little bit longer. Is it back to the 9, 10-yard line? Loss on the play. Bring up 3rd and goal from the 9. Hey, if they don't make it here, I don't know. Do you want to get this group to score a touchdown or maybe get Derek Infante out for a little field goal practice? Knock it down. It's Venable. Hey, he's going to give him the bootleg to the left. Defense right there, though. They're going to take him down. Lost on the play back to 12. Hey, now that's maybe a good chance for a field goal. Is that who's coming on?
Here he comes.
They're going to swap personnel. And a good chance to see a good kicker, Derek Infante. We saw him kick a 40-yard field goal in a ball game earlier this season. This ball is going to be, what, at the 13? Could that make it a the hold will be, what, from the 19 inside the 20?
Just short of a 30-yard field goal. About a 29.5-yard field goal.
Let's see. Infante, number 80 for the Yellow Jackets. The snap, the hold, they get it down. Infante's kick is up, and it is, what, no good. Was it just wide right? No good. So 47-16 is the Yellow Jacket lead. 5 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the ball game. Let's take a quick break. You listen to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
Yellow Jacket drive into a missed wide right, and Dover will have it with 5:21 left in the game. Yellow Jackets leading 47-16. They'll have the ball at the 20-yard line.
Dover one touchdown in the first half, one in the second. Hand off to the right side, knocked it loose on the turf. I think they're going to recover at the 20. So it'll go for no gain on the play, bring up second down. Yeah, I stopped today in Choctaw, and I saw Diane Jackson. Diane, and asking about the game tonight. Lots of good memories from her and Rodney watching Yellow Jacket football at Jim Tummelson Field. Kind of before the new bleachers, kind of sitting up on the along the what do we call that?
The hill?
The hill there, watching the football game for years, and remembering her son Tyler playing. I think he was on one of those undefeated squads one year, Tyler Jackson, and enjoyed that visit with Diane. Hand off to the left side, short gain, maybe 2 or 3. Going to bring up third down for Dover.
Yeah, always heard Rodney in a long time. Yellow Jacket loyal supporters. Yep, and
Smith on the carry.
They added the extensions onto the home bleachers a few years ago. That kind of wiped out the hill, as people used to set up on that hill on the east end of the field, and you could see had a great view looking right down the field. But progress, support Yellow Jackets. It's a good problem to have when you got more and more fans coming out to the games. You need to add bleachers, but yeah, it was a long tradition of people sitting in lawn chairs up on that hill.
Hand off to the right side. Still on his feet. 25-30, out of bounds at the 34. That should be good for a Dover first down and stop the clock. The tackle by Sam Standridge out of bounds. 3:42 to go. Our friend Tim Barnes did kind of chime in a little bit earlier. That's kind of not exactly like the field at Henderson State University, but kind of in a bowl there where you could in the old days at Jim Tummelson Field kind of sit up on the hill, like you said, and kind of watch from the side if you didn't take a bleacher seat. And enjoyed that, yep.
First down for Dover. A lot of fresh faces in the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Handoff, started off the right tackle, breaks the left, still on his feet, gets away, back to the right side. Yep. Standard's going to have to come in and make back-to-back tackles and swing him out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It'll go for about a 7-yard pickup. Standridge with the tackle.
Yeah, it wouldn't quite go down, but Standridge stayed with the play and drug him down here on the near side in front of the Dover bench.
Briar Cullum, Harold McNabb in the secondary. Liam Hudson there for the Yellow Jackets. Wyatt Duns at a defensive end. Quarterback going to keep it to the right side, tries to get behind his blockers on the end. He does across the 45 to the 46. 2-yard pickup. I think that's good for a Dover first down. That's the signal. And I guess he didn't get out of bounds. The clock didn't stop. We're not under the mercy rule, so stayed in bounds. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Clinton 47, Dover 16. Let's see who else in the ball game.
Christian Partee out there, number 68.
Looking down the line of scrimmage, turn, give. Left tackle And Partee was standing in front of him. Running back didn't know what to do, had nowhere to go. Partee's going to take him down. No gain on the play.
A lot of these guys,
he's a big boy,
don't get a whole lot of reps other than on the scout team during the week. They're excited to be out there, make a play, make a name for themselves, and catch the coach's attention.
1 minute, 35 seconds. Quarterback wants to pass, drops back, done with pressure. Suentes as well giving chase. He's going to get to the end. He's going to get out of bounds for a first down across the Yellow Jacket 40, stopping the game clock at 1 minute, 18 seconds. Dover still playing hard here to the end. They'd like to get another touchdown on the board if they could. Clinton's got their win and their 13-plus playoff points in the books. You know, when you start at this time of year, you're going to win a game. You like to win it by 13 or more. If you get down to a tiebreaker scenario at the end of the season, it's a points-based, and 13 is the most you can get. You win by 20, you only get 13. If you get less than 13, that's what you're stuck with. It might be 7 or 8, but Clinton's got their points and a win tonight, and they've got a tackle at the 39 for a 1-yard gain. There's a flag.
We had a lot of flags tonight. We might as well end with a lot of flags as the clock winding down toward a minute. It'll be a face mask on the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, those points come into effect when you get a three-way tie. And a two-way tie, it goes head-to-head. So the Yellow Jackets already own tiebreakers over Lamar and Pottsville and Dover tonight. When this night is over, Mina and Dardanelle are going to be the top of the standings, undefeated. And the Yellow Jackets will be one game behind in second place. Dardanelle and Mina have yet to play. Mina will be coming to Jim Tomlinson Field in 2 weeks. I'll check that in 3 weeks. Nope, that's in 2 weeks. The Ozark game is the final game of the regular season.
Week 9, inside handoff. Pick up a yard or two. Game clock's under a minute to play. And
it looks like Lamar will pick up another loss tonight. And also looks like Ozark is going to pick up their third conference loss tonight.
So if Clinton could win out, they're going to be no worse than either a tie for first, second place.
Oh, nice play down there by Harold McNabb. Great
incomplete.
Play.
20 seconds.
That one away.
I think a tie could put them into possible. The worst they could fall to is third. If you're in a three-way tie, they could finish up in second place. Again, if they could win out between.
Jackets like to have a home playoff game. We haven't had one since 2019. We've been going to the playoffs since then, but they all been on the road. And would love to have a home playoff game. The first, second, and third seed, I believe, will get a home playoff game. A win next week would mathematically put the Yellow Jackets in the playoffs.
Here we go, 20 seconds, looking to pass, roll to the left, pressure, going to throw it behind the defense, can't pull it in, up inside the 5, it's incomplete. And that will bring up fourth down, 4th and 8. What might be the final play for Dover, unless they pick up a first down or score here. 14 seconds remaining. Clinton 47, the Pirates 16.
If they don't get 9 yards, this is the final play. If they do get a first down, they'll have at least time for another play or two. By this time, 2 years ago, we were already at home after the game was shut down at halftime due to severe weather.
In motion, right to left. Fake the pitch, turn to the right.
Court's got him.
Court Alexander, you're correct. Tackle, sack at the 30, and they'll stop the clock.
That's that play again. Fake, toss, counter, look back the other direction, and when he turned around, Court Alexander was right in his face, took him down. Flag flew, and I think another personal foul, unsportsmanlike, against Dover. Quarterback or somebody said something trying to get off the field. Jackets are going to get the ball regardless. That was 4th down. Great play by the sophomore.
And that may be, now the clock stops for the set to football. Will they start the clock once they set it? I don't know if Clinton will have to run a play or not. With 7 seconds remaining, they'll march it off.
Something happened to me. The official threw the flag. Somebody said something I would believe. I didn't really see any pushing or shoving, but and the referee's going to start the clock. Let's get this over with, he said.
I thought he was telling the team to go to the sideline. You're correct. The game clock starts. That'll do it. It's Clinton 47, the Dover Pirates 16. The victory tonight as teams will walk across the 50. Hopefully they'll have a cordial handshake amongst the players and coaching staff. And Clinton picks up their 6th win of the season against only 1 loss, continuing 2nd place in conference play as they prepare to go on the road next week. We'll talk about that. We'll wrap this one up here in just a moment. Stay with us. A final break. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pettigene Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Head, an orthopedic surgeon. Conway Regional is expanding access to care at their Clinton Medical Clinic. Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic is accepting new patients for orthopedic evaluations, post and pre-op appointments, and in-office procedures. Conway Regional is committed to bringing care to you when and where you need it most. To make an appointment at Clinton Medical Clinic, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Stockyard, The Pottery Shop, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, Main Street Floors, Susie Allen Salon, Johnny's Automotive, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Regions Bank, by Miller Sanitation, by Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's game.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle. The Black Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Black Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blaglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Hey! There we go. Hey, back here at Jack Berry Field at Dover High School. The Yellow Jackets win tonight by a score 47-16. The Jackets now move to 6-1 on the season and 3-1 now in 4-4A conference play as they all stay one game behind Mena and Dardanelle, sitting alone in second place. Yellow Jackets came out hot in the first quarter as they scored on their first possession of the ballgame. They drove 59 yards. Rylan Jones scored the touchdown. Infante kicked the extra point, and with just 2 minutes and 6 seconds gone in the game, the Jackets led 7-0 after forcing Dover to turn it over on downs. The Jackets drove 55 yards, and this time it was a pass to Rylan Jones. A big pass to Rylan Jones got the Yellow Jackets down to the 19-yard line, and then a pass from Brody Dufran to Sam Standridge, junior to junior, a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Jackets led 14-0 with 5:40 left in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets then forced Dover to punt from their own 10-yard line, and the snap was over the kicker's head, and eventually Cash Carpenter would race in, recover the fumble in the end zone for a touchdown, and Infante's extra point put the Yellow Jackets up 21-0, still 3:55 left in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets and Dover traded punts in the second quarter until Caleb McCarver scored on the 43-yard touchdown pass from Brody Dufran. Infante's extra point made it 28-0 Clinton with 7:48 left in the first half of play. Dover was forced to punt, but the Yellow Jackets turned it over on downs at their own 44-yard line. And Dover with a touchdown drive just before the end of the half as they drove 65 yards. And eventually Timothy Callens would score on a 7-yard touchdown pass. He would also haul in the 2-point conversion. And as we went to the halftime, to the locker room, it was Clinton 28 and Dover 8. Yellow Jackets came out in the third quarter and took out any idea of Dover getting back into this one as they forced Dover to punt on their initial possession of the third quarter. And then the Yellow Jackets would drive 53 yards with Caleb McCarver scoring his second touchdown of the night on a 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. The Yellow Jackets led 34-8 at that point. Another Dover punt set the Yellow Jackets up at the 42. And Zach Hunt Gonzalez would eventually score on a 3-yard touchdown run. Infante's extra point made it Clinton 41 and Dover 8. Dover would score on their ensuing possession. It would be Callens again on the touchdown pass and Callens again on the 2-point conversion to make the score Clinton 41 and Dover 16. The Yellow Jackets would score with 19 seconds left in the third quarter. This time it would be the sophomore Harold McNabb would score from 2 yards out, capping off a 55-yard touchdown drive for the Yellow Jackets. Infante's extra point made the score Clinton 47 and Dover 16. And then nobody scored in the fourth quarter as Dover turned it over on downs. The Yellow Jackets missed a 29-yard field goal, and then each team, Dover turned it on downs after a long drive into Clinton territory, and then the Yellow Jackets would basically take a knee to end the ball game. And your final score again, Clinton 47 and Dover 16. As I said, the Yellow Jackets now 6-1 on the year, 3-1 in 4-4A conference play. And the Yellow Jackets on the road again next week as they make their longest regular season road trip of the year as they travel to Waldron next week with a lot riding on the line. A win probably mathematically puts us in the playoffs for the 10th year in a row, and then sets up 2 big home games in Week 9 and Week 10 at Jim Tomlinson Field against Mena and Ozark. We got to take care of business first next week at Waldron. First Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game, Jeff Hall. I'm going to go with co-players and see what you think. Going to go with Caleb McCarver. 2 touchdowns on the night for the junior. He had 5 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown on the ground. He also had a 43-yard touchdown catch. And on defense, he also had a Coach Post has him for 1 tackle. Coach Post can't hear me because he's heading to the bus. I got to think Caleb probably had more than 1 tackle. But there's a big night for the junior Caleb McCarver. And also Cash Carpenter, another big game for Cash Carpenter. Scores a touchdown tonight as he recovers a fumble in the end zone. He caused I don't know, numerous times forcing the Dover quarterback to have to throw a lot quicker than he wanted to. But I'm going with junior Caleb McCarver and senior Cash Carpenter.
Good job. Good choices. Clinton comes out tonight. They start things a little differently. Brody Dufresne starts off well. Good passing night, his biggest passing night of the season. Kind of working through that. Standridge had a couple of good catches there as well. Harold McNabb, another good night, running the football, runs well. And some guys doing good. So, but yeah, McCarver, I think we even made the remark early in the ball game, offensively, defensively, and just kept calling his name there. And then good to see early in the ball game before the points started piling up.
And Roland Jones left the game early, probably precautionary, we think. And so he picked up the slack there, picked up the carries that Ryland. While Ryland was in there, though, in the first quarter, he had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Cash just consistent this year. Good to see Cash. They had some injuries that kind of slowed him down earlier in his high school career, but he may be having to kind of pick up some slack with his teammate across the line there, Alec Huey, being out for this week, and maybe a couple more weeks. So maybe we talk about how Coach Chris Dufresne's kind of got the luxury of kind of running behind those two big defensive tackles on the right or the left, be it Carpenter or Huey. Well, he may be running behind a lot of big number 58 here, at least for another week or two, with Alex trying to get that knee healed back up. So good to see Cash. That's always fun when a defensive player can score a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. That's what they dream of at night, scoring a touchdown. So, but a big night here at Jack Berry Field in Dover. The Yellow Jackets win tonight, and I think that puts the Yellow Jackets since 2002 now. Yellow Jackets with 6 wins, Dover with 5 in the series. And we will be heading back home tonight and on the road again next week as the Yellow Jackets travel to Waldron. If you hadn't been there, you drive to Russellville, to Dardanelle, to Danville, and then you go into no man's land for about 40 miles through the Ozark or the Ouachita National Forest, and then you come out at Waldron. They have a really nice facility over there, a nice field. And so if you got the chance, you've never been down in southwest Arkansas, come on down. You can almost see Oklahoma from where we're going next Friday night. So hope to see everybody out. If you can't, we love bringing the games to you on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Well, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for joining us. For Sid King, getting us set up throughout the week. For Ron Robinson, our studio engineer tonight, back in downtown Clinton. For Coach Matthew Post, our statistician. For Aaron Duhan, coming over from Arkansas Tech tonight, running our video cam for the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page. For my colleague, I'm Jeff Hall. You've been listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.